to entertain you.
Here's Johnny. I love the smell when they come in the morning. Get to the chopper! Say hello to my little friend!
I'm gonna make him an offer again.
This is Sparta.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
Jesus.
You said it, man.
They're Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. You son of a bitch. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Miscast Entertainment. I'm your host, William Davis Moore. And today we're talking floating hot dogs with baby doll heads and YouTube. With our girl, art by Sabrina. Yes. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Welcome to another Friday night. DJ Talks, you're always here. Welcome, my friend. You son of a bitch. Sabrina, what's going on? I got to DM you that password. I'll do that in 1 second. Cool to see you. Hey, Pixelpia, welcome to the party. Always a pleasure to see you here. Holy butt cheeks, Batman. It's Sub-Zero MNX. What's up, you son of a bitch? Holy shit, the man with the pants factory from Chicago. Arta Morbid. What's going on, you pantsless boot-wearing son of a bitch? You son of a bitch, that's right. Oh, man, the freaking chat is not working again. Let me see if I can fix that. If it crashes, my bad. We'll have to restart. Where is the chat window? Bastards. Why? I said, why? Here we go. We're going in. Miscast Entertainment. That is correct. How about add a new account? Let's do that. What's going on, everybody? How you doing on this fine Friday evening? I know Frank is freezing his sack off. Sorry about that. I got to type in passwords and shizzle. Shoveling snow up the wazoo. I hope that you kept that snow white, you yellow snow-making mother. What's up, Aisha? How you doing? Budget Bushcraft and RV Life. Awesome name. What's going on? Ahmed's coming in. 1 second, Jelly Duck there. I got to type this password in. Miscast Entertainment allow. Come on. Work it like you got it. Come on. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Jelly Duck, you can come in now. I suppose it's all right. What is up, Artzilla? Hey, Jelly Duck, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Hang
I
on
actually
1
just
second.
uploaded my new video. So, hope
Yeah?
you guys are doing awesome. About the
Dude,
National
dump it.
Day, great National Day.
Pretty sweet, man. Dump it in the chat.
Oh. Should I,
Artem Orbit said,
is that a permission?
that?
Is that a permission, or should I put on a new video? Just wondering.
no, dump it in the chat so everybody can click on it. I'll play it later.
Oh.
On here. Hang on a second. Let me, I have to get Sabrina in here. Tonight's a special night, man. Sabrina went to the European VidCon, and she's going to come on and join us here in 1 second and tell us all about it. She's got tons of information. Tons of information, man. Here, just 1 second. Sorry, guys. It's crazy. I told you.
Here's the link.
There you go. Sabrina, I just sent you the password. Then Jelly Duck just dropped his link. All right, what was Frank saying? I'm editing at the moment, but might jump in a little later. That's freaking awesome. I dig that. I got to raise my mic because I look like I'm... I don't know what I'm doing. Jelly Duck, you in the same spot? Oh, you're out? He's out. Aisha says she's going to join the stream a little later.
Not leaving.
Here comes art by Sabrina. Sabrina, look at those shades. Thug life all the way. I love it. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. What's up, Sabrina? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Freaking awesome.
Hello, Sabrina.
What do you think
You
of my
have another
glasses?
person here with it. I love
Fabulous.
those glasses. Now you just need a big old doobie. Here, I can help you out with that. 1 second. There you go. Now it's proper thug life.
I can't see it yet, but there's a massive delay.
You'll
Oh!
get it.
I love it. Very good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How is everything? So you went to VidCon. Like, you're the first one of our entire group
Congrats.
to go to that massive show.
I did. Thank you. It was amazing. And as you can see, I picked up some free merch. This one
Hell yeah.
and that one.
Subscribe.
Now,
That's freaking awesome.
the back of that is complete advertisement for something entirely different. Well, just ignore that. I just sat through 45 minutes of torture just to get that.
Really?
I did.
It was like a
There was a
consolation
chance to win a
prize?
drone too.
Oh, heck yeah. That's all totally worth it, man.
It was.
Art of Morbid saying fantastic shades there.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Frank.
Lottery Life, what's going on, my man? Welcome to the party, Mike. Aisha's going to drop in a little later. Pixel Pia, are you coming on at any time soon? Budget saying, Jelly Duck, I'm doing okay. And yeah, here comes Jelly Duck right now. What's up? Oh, I see. He had to go get some caffeine. What's in that? About 1,200 calories of pure sugar?
No, I don't think so. It's just a sparkling water.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I wish I had like coffee or something right now. Could use it, but then I don't want to be up all night either. So
I feel you, man. I've been up for like 20
Sub-Zero.
hours now, something like that.
How's it going?
yeah, I've been up since 8 a.m. and right now it's 1:15 a.m.
Yeah, we're about in the same boat.
I had to get up a bit earlier to feed the daughter to make sure she had a
Yeah.
fitting breakfast. So
And you're like living for two right now, so
that's true.
That's gotta
That
be-
doesn't help.
no.
It seriously doesn't, because I'm knocked out like from 11 p.m. onwards, like on a normal day. And
Really?
yeah, seriously.
Is that the little one's time to take control of all your bodily functions and all your energy levels?
Oh yeah, no, seriously. Like I thought I was tired in the first trimester, but right now I'm still tired.
Dang, man.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys are freaking troopers.
a bit less
seriously.
bad, but like, sure.
So you wrote a lot of stuff on Facebook. Oh, you're not going to keep those badass shades on?
No, I can't see. Well, I can see, but it's like they're not prescription glasses, you know. So
Oh, and those white squares probably screw with your eyes a little bit too, huh?
yeah, and after a whole day of wearing my glasses, you know, if it was the morning, I could deal with it, but right now this is just a bit easier and nicer for my eyes.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Hang on, let me get some music going. It's really, really quiet.
It is.
It's so quiet.
I'd offer to sing, but I wouldn't know what I could sing without being copyrighted, and I don't think people would want to hear anyway. So
You could jam your piano.
yeah, I haven't played in a while. Same for my cello, so I've been really bad with my music lately.
Aw,
Yeah, but
it's
really,
awesome though. You should post.
I know I should. I'm really focusing on my art though. So
Oh, I got your new one lined up in the queue to play a little later.
awesome.
It was freaking great too. I love that background that brown paper makes.
It really looks nice. I wasn't quite sure how to do it at first, but I'm glad that I went for it and gave it a go, and it really worked out, I think.
Yeah, awesome. Super cool. Aisha's got a bunch of like flowers in there, and I don't know what the heck's happening in the chat, but it's going crazy. She says, "All right, see you later, fam. Stay tuned for my new video." Where are you going?
Okay.
What's happening here? I look away for 2 seconds. All right, so tell us about VidCon. Where'd you go? Like, where?
Yeah, so VidCon was in London this year for Europe, and
Cool.
I had a creators pass. So there's like 3 different levels. There's the community pass, which is the cheapest and you get the least, and you do have some sessions there as well, but they did not look interesting to me whatsoever. Then there is the creator pass, which is for, as it says, creators, and it gives you access to quite a few interesting talks and networking events and things like that. So that was really nice. And there's the industry pass as well. Now the industry pass, so the community is the Saturday and Sunday. The creator is the Friday afternoon plus Saturday and Sunday. And then the industry was from, I think, Wednesday or Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I suppose that is for either people who are super fast with the early bird because it just gets more expensive the longer you wait, or people who just really want to be able to network within the industry. So we had the creators pass, so we were there from Friday afternoon, and our schedule was so busy. We were just booked in with sessions and everything, and we had to double, like my husband was with me, so we double booked some so he could stay at one and I could go to the other. And it wasn't a lot, but I'm glad we did that. And it was pretty clear from the first moment, basically, what the theme was going to be, like what you would have to do in order to improve yourself. And those tips are super amazing. So I don't know if you want me to start listing them. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody here definitely has been foaming at the mouth for this wealth of information you're about to discern to us.
I know, like everything is
quick.
in like the group chat, like the group page already anyway. So if you look for my posts, I made 2 big posts about what you need to know about YouTube right now and what you should do in order to improve yourself. And the first thing is test. So what I'm going to say after this, make sure you test everything and don't just test one video, but test like a few in a row. And to start, I would say your thumbnail and your title. Right now, maybe a lot of people have a lot of text in their title or in their thumbnails, and their thumbnails might be cluttered. And what YouTube prefers, and this is especially for the smaller creators in order to grow, is keep your thumbnails simple. If you have faces in there, make them big. And your thumbnail is going to go from maybe this size on your screen to this size on a mobile phone or something. So make sure that faces are big and that people can see them, and that you don't have too many on there. So 1 or 2 is probably the best amount of people that you can have in your thumbnail. And then little to no text in your thumbnail. So your thumbnail should explain everything on its own, if you can. So for example, my thumbnail, I changed mine today, and it shows my artwork. And the only thing it says is, because it didn't explain that in the title, was glitter time. Just to make sure that people understood that there was going to be glitter in there, because my title did not explain that. My title just says Scrawler Box for February. And for titles, it's ideal if you keep them 50 characters or less. If you do that, then YouTube won't compress it. You know those little dots you have behind very long titles that you can't fully read the entire title? You have to click on it and then, you know. So keep that preferably 50 characters or less. Now, I didn't do that yet. I know this. I'm starting with my thumbnails. So my thumbnails and my banner. And I have my channel audited. And that's why I mentioned my banner as well. Your banner should pretty much explain what your channel is about. It's the advertisement, basically. Same for the thumbnail. It's the advertisement for the video, and you want people to go in and get what they expect. And my banner now says my channel name, what I do, and when they can expect a video. Plus, it's got one of like those drawings I made for the group. So I cut myself out and I put myself in there. so that people get an idea, yeah, this is like an art channel. So that, to me, is pretty clear now. And the same should go for your thumbnail. So your thumbnail should say, okay, well, this is what my video is going to be about. And, it's going to hurt your channel if that's not true. So same for the title. You can have a clickbait title, but make sure you promise or you deliver on what you promised. If you don't do that, like they have Mr. Beast as an example. He does a lot of shit. And or Seth HC as well. He gives out a lot of iPhones, for example. And he actually does that. He might have in a title, I gave 50 iPhones to people. And he actually gave 50 iPhones to people. And he has contracts and everything in place to prove that. So people will get what they're expecting. And the video that they've used is a very interesting one. Do you know the videos with trick shots?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that. Oh gosh, I'll try and like mention it in the group if I haven't already. But that one was used as an example because you want your audience to stay, and that's the audience retention. When you go look in your analytics, your audience retention, you want that to be as long as possible. You don't want people to skip. You don't want people to click away. So what they do is they have every few seconds they have a new trick shot. And the dopamine kick you get in your brain when something awesome happens and you see it and you're like, oh yeah, that's really cool. And they have that kick, then okay, that was pretty okay. Well, okay, maybe that could have gone better. And then there's another really good one. So they try and keep you on your toes and try and get you to stay watching.
Are you talking about like when it zooms in or something and does something weird?
No, it's like different trick shots that he shows.
So explain what a trick shot is, because maybe I'm misunderstanding.
So throwing paper in a trash can or throwing a DVD just like that, and then it lands in the slot of a DVD player that's standing upright. So actual shots that are... Right.
Those guys are crazy. I know what you're talking about.
I know, it's insane. And like, I understand like the kick, but you have to translate that to your own channel now as well. And that was kind of the hardest thing for me to do all weekend, to try and think of how am I going to translate all this information back to my own channel? How do I keep people watching? And one good thing that they mentioned as well, sticking with audience retention, if you go to your video analytics and then click on reach, and then there's audience retention. So when you click on that, like a big screen should pop up with like the information, but you can select relative audience retention. And what that does, it compares your video there with similar videos in your field. And that line, your line, should be on or above average. That's what you should aim for. And when you go through the video where the lines dip, you can see this is where people might click away. This is where people might leave. So that's where you need to check what's happening in the video on those moments and try and see if you can improve that for next time.
That's fascinating, and sounds like it's insanely difficult. Like, because like, where does the art end and the fake audience retention begin? Like,
I know,
like,
it is hard.
It's a fine line.
Oh, it's so tricky.
Yeah, it's actually great. It's actually great and informative.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
it tells you a lot. It really does.
I just want to say real quick, hello to Swedish Mom. Welcome. This is Sabrina from Art by Sabrina.
Sabrina, I just want to know, do you prefer a summer in the city or the VidCon? Like, which one do you prefer?
Which one did you say first? Sorry, I didn't quite hear.
Do you prefer summer in the city or VidCon?
I've not been at the first one, so I've only been at VidCon. So this was the very first thing I went to, and people there told me stick with the European one. It's amazing. The talks are great, and like.
So it's actually way better than summer in the city YouTube gathering.
Oh, I couldn't tell you because I've never been at summer in the city. I haven't.
Oh.
So I can't compare the two, but I'll look into it and see what they've going on.
It doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to summer in the city.
Yeah. No, I really thought this was really good and kind of like a little bit business focused with like all the information going around YouTube channels and analytics and trying to like improve yourself and what you might do wrong, you know? So that was really good in VidCon, I found. And there's people there like VidQ who like audited your channel. If you were on time, you could book in a slot to have your channel audited. And that's what I had done. And I barely managed to get that done, but I did. And I was
What did
really
they
happy.
say? What did they say about your channel?
They started with the banner and they were like, well, the first one that was like the purple one that just said art by Sabrina, a new video for Friday. They were like, what's your channel about? I have no idea what I'll expect or what I can expect from this. Then he went to my videos and he was like, I'm not going to go in your actual videos because you're so small still. Like I was like at 330 subscribers when I was there. And he was like, but what I can tell you, he ranks my videos from the popular one to the least popular. And he was like, look at trends. So anything that's trending might be good for you to explore. And not just on Google Trends, for example, but also within your own channel. So the video that by far does the best on my channel is a fan art drawing I've made from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
And that one is...
For which one?
Stranger Things 11.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And that one...
Because it was trending.
Yeah, that was doing so good. Like, where I have 280 views... I know it's nothing for some people, but 280 views on the second ranked video. I have 430 views on 11 for the Stranger Things. So he was like, you know, that might be something that you should do. And when you're small, like you will grow, but you can grow in two ways. Do you want to grow faster or do you want to grow slower? And if you want to grow a bit faster, do what your audience wants. If they want fan art, do more fan art, research movies, shows that are upcoming. So guess what I'm going to do?
I actually personally love it when you do the fan art.
Yeah.
But I also love your original content too. Like, but I gotta admit, I do like the fan art better.
I kind of like both, but the thing with fan art is it's like, it's not just 100% by me. I always look at references of characters and things like that. I have to draw something that already exists. And with original art, I can take bits and pieces for like fashion or clothes and stuff like that. But it's still my own character. I've completely made her then, because usually it's a her anyway. So yeah, that's...
So why don't you mix the two?
I
Why
am.
don't you take...
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Like
you did with...
I've been working really hard to get things sorted, and I've, you know, done the first half year of movies and upcoming things, and we're starting with Mulan coming month. And I got the line art ready to color in, and I love how that turned out. So I can't wait.
Oh, so cool. While you're talking, I'm gonna jam your stuff in the
No problem. It's just I see a question from Pixelpia. What did they say about how to compare your own videos to each other by type or by how much they've been up there? When you want to compare your own videos, there is something called groups. So you can group your videos together and say, I want to compare my Scrawler Box videos and see which one have done the best. I can group them together and compare them like those two together.
So this right here playing in the bottom left corner in that little monitor is Sabrina's latest video.
Yes.
Super cool. It's an unboxing of some of her new toys.
It's a. She says that how long, by the way?
What's that?
How long?
How long they've been up there. Like when you group them, you can check like the first period together. So if you have an old video of a year ago and you want to compare that to a new similar video of now, you can compare the first week of both videos and see if you've improved in that way. I'm not quite sure what else you would mean, Pia. Sorry.
I just saw that today, like compare your video. I was going through the analytics of I've been doing a lot of consulting for local businesses and doing their channels. So I've been really getting into like different kinds of analytics and stuff. And I literally today just looked at that compare your video tab. It's like all by itself in the top right corner, like a little blue highlighted word, but it doesn't really have anything telling you to click on it, you know? It's pretty awesome though, like that you can. I'm curious to like look at it and see what happens. So I'll be playing with that for sure.
Go dig in your analytics, and I think that is what people don't do enough right now. I think people maybe are afraid of going into the analytics, or think, you know, I don't care yet. Like I'm so small, it doesn't matter. But if you want to grow, those things help you grow, and you know, especially
I think she's from
as well. Like
Ireland.
I live in Ireland, but I am Dutch. I'm from the Netherlands.
Question.
Originally.
Dutch.
Yes.
Don't let the Irish accent fool you.
Yeah, I'm told
Irish.
I have a little bit of an Irish accent, but yeah.
It rubbed off.
I tend to trip over my words sometimes, and that is purely because I'm Dutch, Swedish mom. That's unfortunately my life right now.
Great Scott.
Do you speak Swedish by chance, or a close dialect?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Hell no.
I can't. No, I really can't. I can speak a bit of German.
Oh yeah.
Ich spreche ein klein bisschen Deutsch.
Yep.
Wunderbar.
Something about
Wunderbar.
speaking German.
Yeah, still good.
Here comes Pia. Wunderbar.
I speak a tiny bit of Spanish. Hablo un poco español.
Schneller.
¿Qué tal?
Hey Pix, how you doing?
How you
Welcome to the
doing?
party. How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey!
Hey.
Swedish mom is like 9.
Nine.
No!
Ich kann auch
Not
dumm.
German!
Hey Max, welcome to the party. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Max.
Today, guys, for everybody just showed up, I'm sorry about not paying attention to the chat very much, but it's hard to do when you're interviewing people. We'll try and stop and take your questions. If you want to leave questions, do them in all caps or something. Or put question in all caps before the actual question so we can actually see them without having to like skim through it and read everything.
My screen is there,
Sabrina,
and I'm looking at
about
here.
YouTube trips. What's that?
My screen is there, and I'm looking at here because here's my camera.
Yeah, right.
I'm using an iPhone.
The one I have on the screen is delayed a little bit, but the one I have on the left
Yes,
of
being
me is
portable.
actually real time.
Yep. Same here.
Yeah, so we're talking about YouTube tips and tricks tonight, for the most part. Sabrina got like her head filled with a stifling amount of information, and I wanted to read that epic Facebook post. It's like a novel.
It's great. It's really great.
It's
post.
amazing. It's wonderful.
I came on because I realized I couldn't ask my question in the chat as I wanted. I have heard two different theories about using the compare. One says that compare over the same time period. So you have that you should never compare videos you did a year ago with videos you did a month ago, because especially if you do videos like mine that are evergreens. So that's what I meant. What did they recommend when they said what to compare?
They didn't give a timeline, but they did say you can group your videos together and compare those. So even if you just want to compare your video versus last month, I know that's still a bit older, but you can still compare the very first week of each video and see if those first weeks of each individual video, if there's a difference in there, if you've improved. And that's exactly what I'm going to do for my Scrawlerbox videos. I'm going to compare the new ones with the older ones and see, for example, if my thumbnail has made a difference. And today's video skyrocketed for me anyway, so that is a good sign. But that's what I'm going to do. I am going to compare those together from a month or 2 or 3 months ago, just to see if I've improved, because you can see the 3 previous ones and how they do. And I just want to see if my new ones compare better against those than they did themselves. But they did not give a specific timeline of like, you should not compare with this. Obviously, like 2 or 3 years ago might be a bit worthless, but I think 1 year ago, I think would be interesting to see how you've compared between the two and how you've grown, and maybe where you've grown. Maybe you've changed your thumbnail in the meantime.
But you were talking about the exact same type of video. But if I go a year back, then I mean the videos that do absolutely best on my channel, even today, is the series I did about the 9 types of intelligence, because people are searching for that all the time. I mean, I have 60, 70, 80% of my videos are found through search.
Right.
And
then your viewers might like series of certain subjects, and if you have another one in the future, you can see how they would do.
But there are no more types of intelligence. I'm stuck there. So
no, but like I'm not saying the same subject. I'm saying they might just like series in general. If you can come up with another kind of series that might be interesting. I know it's harder to compare.
I have everything in series. I mean, now I do tutorials, and it's not fair to compare tutorials with the 9 types of intelligence.
It's a totally different subject.
Well, you're not going to get any good information out of that. They're not the same thing. It's like comparing an apple to an orange. You got to compare something similar, like a movie review to a movie review.
Yeah.
Or a drawing video to a drawing video. Question from DJ. It has nothing to do with this, DJ. Damn it. Don't use that if it doesn't have anything to do with this. Yes, I'll probably be watching tomorrow. He says Sub-Zero MMX is going to be on his show. Reserve questions for the topic at hand. God damn it.
It's cool though, DJ.
What's up, Danny?
Hey, Danny.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Everybody bust out your lactose intolerant pills.
The boss is in.
That's a man that do the opposite of what they recommend. They say at least have 48 hours between your uploads. And he's spitting out videos every 5 minutes. And he
but
like crazy.
That's they say right now is that you need to have 48 hours between each video to give your videos time to get the likes and like the views and everything, and the click-through rate, especially the click-through rate, or upload every single day, even multiple times a day. And I think that is going for the latter.
Well, he's also
and he's on trend.
He's going for stuff that's trending.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's picking topics that he knows are going to get smashed with views. And that's a really smart freaking
going with trends. He's doing what his audience wants and that's exactly what they're saying on VidCon. Do what your audience wants. If you want to grow faster, you serve them.
There you go, Jelly Duck. Now you look normal. Back to normal. The Starbucks lady in the shot. Yeah, Danny's doing so he found what the other reactors are doing in his genre and his niche.
Yeah.
And he's getting smoked with views. It's a working freaking science he's got going on.
He's found what his audience wants and what new audience wants. And you know, if YouTube has recommended things to your audience, it's going to expand the recommendation search to a wider audience. And yeah, it might be more general. You might be suggested an art video and you might not be remotely interested in art video, and that's funny with like the click-through rate as well. If you look at that, you'll notice that your click-through rate and impressions, when your impressions are starting to get higher, then your video is being recommended to more people, to a more like wider audience. But your click-through rate will become less because it can be a more general audience. And they were like, not interested in that. But that is completely normal with a channel when you're a bit more successful as well. So don't freak out when that happens.
So the impressions and engagement, I usually don't pay attention to that because I feel like it's too general of a statistic.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's not. That's like affecting the recommendation side of YouTube.
Oh yeah, CTR is really important.
Yeah, you want people to click on your video, and what I
Sure.
said at the start, that all starts with your title and your thumbnail. And if you don't have that right, you're not getting the click-through rate. And that's why for smaller channels the click-through rate might be lower or low. But yeah, if you're doing things right, your impressions should be increasing and your click-through rate should be decreasing, because YouTube will serve that to a wider audience the more successful you become.
Oh, that's fascinating.
But yeah, click-through rate is the most important thing,
And
because that's where
so
everything
they-
starts.
They are supposed
Pia.
to go different ways. If the number of impression goes up, the CTR should go down, or the other way around.
Yes. No,
The
you were right first time.
arrows should be opposite there when you go into your analytics.
Yeah.
So listen to this guy. I got another question. Guess from who?
Okay.
Does it work against you? And this is all caps, so he's screaming it at the top of his
No, you
lungs.
told him to do all caps. You told people.
No, just question, not the rest of it. Does it work against you if you don't post? Like William.
It doesn't help. If you don't post, people are not getting the videos, and you might be recommended less and less.
No, I know, but for my own, like, just to let this guy know what's going on, I'm making YouTube channels for like 6 people at the same time, and I'm doing the live shows, and I'm just finding it super hard to make my own damn videos.
The
This
more
takes
you
days
know.
too.
Suck it. I'll get it done. I got a really good one on Anakin Skywalker that I'm freaking stoked about.
Dynamic
It's gonna take me a
React
minute
says
to
that
make.
it's crazy because of some of the reaction channel thumbnails are a joke, but they still kill it in views. Mine aren't anything special, but at least I make my own versus what YouTube makes for me.
I don't think that your thumbnails are bad, Danny. I think they're
No.
actually amazing. You put your facial expressions in them. You outline your face. Your face is big. And then you put a picture of what band you're talking about with very little lettering. It's actually perfect in my opinion.
I think his thumbnails are really great. There's nothing bad. I can see channel banners, and
Yeah, let's pull one
about
up.
sections really good. And
Let's
some
review
thumbnails
Danny's
are really-
thumbnails.
thumbnails
Yes, we are going to
the
review
same.
Danny's thumbnails.
Thumbnails are the same. It's not. There's nothing different.
But one thing to think about with CTR too is that it's different for different niches. What's average CTR? If you look at CTR over all of YouTube, average CTR lays around 3%. But then there are niches where the CTR are up to 12-15% on an average.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It didn't talk about like what your CTR should be, but it was quite general in that regard, because obviously they have so many different types of people with different channels coming up on there. But the general thing is that your impressions, when they go higher, your CTR goes lower, and that is natural. And you want your CTR to, you want people to click on your videos, and
Mm-hmm.
they didn't mention any numbers on what your CTR should be in whatever
So Danny
range you are.
does. Danny with his thumbnails does the same thing that a lot of popular YouTubers with like millions of subscribers do. He
Yeah.
puts his facial reactions in there to let you know like how he feels about the video without even reading his shit. Like,
But
I
Danny
know
could
that
be
he's
bigger in the
into-
pictures though.
what's that?
Danny could be bigger. As because, for
Still.
example, the ginger girl.
And
Wow.
Danny should
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah,
text.
yeah. No,
Remove the text.
yeah, yeah.
You don't need the
But
text
the
because it's in
Nightwish
your
one is
title.
good.
And Danny needs to start branding his channel. He needs to decide on one font and use the same font on every thumbnail.
Yeah,
So
I
when
agree
you
on that.
see
Make it
the-
Oh,
uniform.
yeah.
When you see a thumbnail, you say, okay, that's a Danny. And
Yeah,
he
in my
should keep
point-
But
using
again,
the red shirt.
Sorry. In my point, I use different fonts, but the thumbnails, it's actually there's no such thing difference. It's just putting the same block texts.
Yeah, I agree. I think it should be uniform,
Yeah.
like the style.
Mhm.
But I like these. I like the ones where he's like super big on the side.
But just to explain as well, he's got, for example, the Angelina Jordan here.
Mhm.
He's got that in the title, which is perfect because it explains exactly what his reaction will be. But he won't need it in a thumbnail then, because the thumbnail will explain exactly what it's about, or the title, sorry, explains what it's about, and the thumbnail just supports that a little.
The thumbnail should represent the title in image more than type.
Yes, like little to no text. If you don't need the text, leave it out, is what they said.
So you should literally take a shot, if you can, an actual photo for the thumbnail. Like so for instance, if I did like an ab workout, I should take a shot just for ab stuff, like up close, nice and big.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Get yourself big on the
Yeah.
thumbnail, and that explains the title.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Artem Orbit has a question. Is YouTube ranking people who have ads higher in search than people like me who refuse to be monetized?
They did not talk about that. I was not at any session that I heard anything about that.
They don't.
talked about
They
different
don't.
types of monetization, but they didn't say anything about that.
They don't, because Artem Morbid, you have ads in your videos anyhow. It's just that you don't get a part of it. They put ads on everything, and you can't do anything
Frank,
about
you do
that.
have
The only difference
you-
is
Yeah.
that you don't get any part of the ad revenue.
That's true. I've seen ads on your videos, dude.
Yeah, YouTube can put ads on whatever they want.
He's like, no.
Swedish Mom had
I
a
can
question
hear
as
him
well. What's your
screaming all the
question,
way from-
Swedish Mom?
I'll go for it. Where's the question?
I'm looking.
She said I had a question for you, but I don't see the actual question yet.
DJ again wants to make a statement. He's not wearing a shirt.
I think
What's
a
the temperature?
DJ is always being naked on his live stream.
It's
No,
a brand
he only does
Frank.
that on my
It's a
shit.
shirt with DJ. It's a common theme going on here.
He likes his hairy nipples to be shown on Miscast Entertainment, but when you go to his live streams, he's wearing Flash shirts and all kinds of cool comic book gear, all wholesome and shit. DJ is awesome there, Danny. I agree 100%.
I know.
I love it.
All right, so that covered one of your bullet points.
Yeah, and just a quick note on the CTR. For the first hour, the higher CTR you have, the better.
Okay.
Just want to say that.
Higher. All right. I'm gonna take notes.
For the
after
first
I
hour of the
rewatch
video, the
this.
higher CTR, the better.
That's why you always should go in and check your first 60 minutes when you
I've been keeping
upload.
an eye on that so much today.
Mhm.
What about with live streams? I know everything's different for YouTube with live streams.
Live
I know that
streams
just,
is a total different category.
well, I know. I can tell you one thing. Like, I can use copyrighted material for like 10 to 11 seconds when I upload a regular video. But if I do it on my live stream, they'll kill it in less than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Like sometimes less than that, and it doesn't even matter how big it is. The algorithm on live streams is like a Nazi. It's insane. Like, so the rules for live streams are way different.
Everything is
Yeah,
way
because
different.
for normal videos, YouTube themselves said the algorithm should be your friend, and you just have to be aware. You just have to know what part of the journey you're on. So if you're just starting out, you can't think and do like a big YouTuber. So you can't do the same thumbnails. You have to just do things differently because big YouTubers are being recommended by YouTube. What we have to do as small YouTubers is get optimized to get in that search, because the big ones don't do that. So you have more space to be seen in a search. And the funny thing is as well, when you do that and you end up in a search, it's not like Facebook. Facebook ranks their search number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. YouTube doesn't do that. YouTube does number 1, number 17, number 10, number 2, 3. So they mix things up to keep you on the platform for longer. So what YouTube wants is to know what the viewers watch and what they don't watch. So they log the activity basically, and that helps. The time they spend watching videos on the platform, their likes and dislikes, they do keep that into account. And what's actually harmful for your channel is if people click, I'm not interested in that video. They take that as well.
So a dislike.
No,
Not dislike,
the star system.
Feedback.
Where's the star system?
It pops up
No, when
randomly.
when you have your homepage,
Yeah.
when you have your homepage, you have the 3 dots next to the videos. When you click on that, you can say, I'm not interested in this video.
I don't think I've ever seen that thing.
And-
I've not paid attention
And
to
the
it.
star system, they recently started. It pops up when you log
Seen that,
into
yeah.
YouTube, and you have watched the video, and they ask you, was this video of interest to you? And you can scale it 1 to 5 stars.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
how
I've
about
is-
this
never seen that.
recommendation? Yeah.
That is what they put the most weight on right now, because it's the newest system.
I have not seen that yet. Like, I swear I've never seen a star system.
It actually
It's
kind of
under a
reminds
video you
me
want.
back in 2005. They had ratings. You get 5 stars. There's no thumbs up, thumbs down.
Wicked.
And that
Max
is
has a question.
important that you fill out, because that is what they weigh heaviest right now. That comes from what are they called? Creators Insiders. I follow them. Everything they put up.
Man, I have to look into that for sure. That's freaking me out already. Like, my brain is going a mile a minute on that one. Max says, I only do love streams. How are my videos rated and promoted? That's a Pornhub thing, I think.
Sorry, I got a question from Swedish Mom who asked if I heard about Jordan Hersigard's paint channel. I haven't. I don't think I pronounced that correctly. I'm sorry, but I'll check it out. I'm always happy to check out new creators and see what they do, especially if they're art. Thank you.
Heck yeah. I think he meant live streams, not love streams. But he's asking, like, I only do live streams. How are my videos rated and promoted?
They talked about videos, not live streams. I think live streams is harder because how many people watch reruns of live streams? I think it's tricky. I'm not sure how it works. I haven't done any myself, but they didn't talk about live streams in particular, only about uploading actual videos.
You get a lot. You get the 4,000 hours fast. You don't get the subscribers because they count the watch time as you live stream, but you don't get the subscribers as fast.
My channel, I do get tons of watch time from my live streams.
Yep.
I'm up to like 2,000 hours. Not that it matters.
Oh,
at
Frank, I'm not
466
saying they don't.
subscribers.
I just think it's harder in general to get those viewers compared to normal uploads, so to say.
Oh, you
no, I
can't
agree.
compare at all. It's too.
No.
No.
Yeah. I have a like a stagnant audience. Like it fluctuates between like literally like 60 and 180 views a stream, but it's consistently that. Like it never really goes above that.
And another hard thing with the live stream is that it's harder to find a niche, and you must niche yourself even as a live streamer.
Sure. Yeah. Like talk shit like this one.
Yeah. No, but I mean,
This is
you
just
have your
fun.
Tuesdays. You have your Tuesdays. That's a perfect niche for a live stream, talking movies.
Tuesday is a straight hour, and it's like 30 minutes of news and 30 minutes of movie talk about a specific movie usually. That one's going to be, that is as niche can get.
Yep.
It's kind of like what Collider was doing with the movie talk, but they quit doing that.
Yeah.
I just want to
Danny's
ask
saying-
Danny. I just want to ask Danny that this is actually a cup that I actually just bought. This right there is a cup of coffee. After 24 hours in 7 days.
Oh, Danny, you haven't seen my glasses.
Yes. I love it. Wait. It's not complete yet. Let me get the doobie. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Yeah. Thug life.
Absolutely.
Don't worry, it won't hurt. It won't. Virtual marijuana does not hurt unborn children.
No, it doesn't. But I keep my regular glasses on because then I can actually, see properly.
Dang,
Not that my
icons
eyes are
all
that
over
bad,
the
but yeah.
Another question I have. What did they say about niches and super niches? Because every channel is every YouTube official channel is talking about super niches this year. That's the big thing.
They didn't talk about that per se, but what they did say is have your thing. So you can't be like a Rosina Pacino or whatever her name is, the girl that bakes, and then suddenly do a skiing tutorial or a skateboard tutorial. How as much fun as that might be, it's not what her audience expects. So make sure you do have a niche and you do have your own thing. And like I do art, so that's what I do, and that is what my audience will expect. If I start uploading vlogs on this channel, people are going to be like, hang on, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, but they also talk about super niching. I mean, my niche can be dogs, and then I can specify, okay, I'm going to do German Shepherds, training dogs, and then I specify I'm going to train German Shepherds. And then I go into the super niche. I'm going to do tutorials about how to train German Shepherds to be search and rescue dogs. Then I have a super
I understand.
niche. So
They
I
did
mean,
not
you
say
could
anything
niche
about the
down
super
too.
niche.
They didn't talk about that at all?
No, not in the talks where I've been. And I tried to pick my talks pretty cleverly to make sure I had sat down with YouTube and to have those sort of talks that were really focused on actual channels and those things that you say, like niches, what should you do, what shouldn't you do? So I really tried to go to all those things, and I didn't hear anything about niches or super niches. They just said, make sure you stick with what you do.
Oh
So
God.
don't have a baking channel and then go do a skateboarding trick.
Okay.
Danny.
Morbid says, never heard of a super niche. Is it that superhero in Gotham City?
They're having like a little joke farm down there. Danny's like, is that little shit gonna eat his spinach? I think that's a chick, dude. I don't think that's a dude.
Just stick with your sexy legs, Frank.
Yep. Definitely. DJ says virtual drugs is a problem on this channel.
I have a niche that actually I can make some tutorials and the reviews on the iOS and doing some daily vlogs in Kuwait.
Yeah, man.
That will be continued.
You just gotta keep it to one thing though, right? I mean, so I'm like an entertainment channel and I'm doing like vlogs. It's pretty much just entertainment.
I do some
bullshit,
entertainment before.
but not vlogs, I mean live streams.
But the thing is, if you do too many different entertainment, can be anything. That's in like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder.
Well, I only do movies and these
That's
things.
a
That's
niche.
it.
Movies.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
bruh.
I mean, your
Bruh.
miscast reads is a niche.
That is
Yeah.
straight audio narrations.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but that is perfect. That's what your audience wants. That's what they will expect. And,
Yeah.
you know, that's perfect.
And if you wanted to super niche that, you could say that you only narrated horror. That's a niche within the
that's a
niche.
super niche. I got you.
So then they know exactly who to recommend you to.
Super duper. You guys know what that's from?
No.
Super duper.
Young Frankenstein, man.
Yeah.
You know how long it's been since I've seen Frankenstein?
No, Young Frankenstein, the Mel Brooks movie with
Where
what's his
they
face?
dance at
Gene
the end.
Wilder.
Gene Wilder and
Yeah, it's so good.
Dancing
It's one of the best
at the Ritz.
comedians. Yeah, he's like
That's what he-
super duper.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for a second here. Wait, if I remember how to do it.
Right.
That dang screen.
Darn.
So, what were the people like when you went there? Like, what were the other creators like?
I've seen a lot of different kind of creators. Some were like, what's going on here? And, you know, others were like, oh wow, this is really cool. And like all sorts of different channels. There was a creator reception on a Saturday. So we spent a bit of time talking to a number of creators, and I met someone, Danny, who also does a reaction video, actually. But he's completely
really?
different. He's like a character on his own, and you know, he's really nice, and it's just a world of difference between the two. Or someone who does Japanese fashion, and she was dressed in Japanese fashion, and her channel is about that, like kawaii stuff, fluffy kawaii, and it's very cute, and I love those looks. And she was dressed that way too, or just other people who just do vlogs and things like that. So a lot
Like
of different-
Otako?
And what?
Like Otako?
Taco.
Otako.
Taco to
I
eat.
don't know.
No, like Otakaku.
OT.
No?
I don't know
that.
what that
No,
is.
sorry.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh god.
Big
Oh,
face.
taco?
Otako. Otako. Otakaku. That's Otako, like Japanese style anime.
Oh, it's anime.
Oh.
Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what that means. I wasn't sure
You
what that
lost me.
meant.
If Ganna was here, she'd be screaming at us. There'd be like 18,000 emojis
Yeah.
in the chat.
I'm not into anime.
But you know, most people seemed really nice, and a lot of them were just really focused on the talks. And there was a networking thing going around as well, and they didn't have the codes up for the creator event, so I didn't know the codes for the creator event. So I kind of missed out on that. I tried to plan in some for the Sunday, the last day, and all I ended up was talking to a lady who had a video editing app on the phone, which, you know, fair enough, might be interesting for things like Instagram or stuff like that. I would use that for that. But then she was like, oh no, but it's for iOS only. So I was like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
No.
So yeah.
Were there any like panels with successful YouTubers?
There was a panel with, oh gosh, I only know Manny Moore, that's a beauty YouTuber. with 4.5 million subscribers.
Oh, Manny MUA?
Holy crap.
Yes,
Is
he
still
was there.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty much exactly as I kind of remember from his videos. I'm not subscribed to him. I know him by, just coming across him. He was there, and oh gosh, there were like a few
He
others
was
there as
involved
well.
in the first big beauty drama.
Man,
I'm
I
not
don't know what
surprised.
you're talking about.
But I have a picture in the group that actually tells the names, and you see Manny Mua on the left there. So there is the
Ooh.
picture there, and if you recognize them, then you probably know who they are. But they told basically the pros and cons of having success on the platform. And, it's just like any celebrity, like you don't have privacy, and you have to really try hard to like plan something to go out. If you want to go to the movies, it's just harder because people will recognize you and everything. On the other hand,
Wow.
you have an amazing business that's a lot of fun, that you've worked really hard on, and you might have a team around you that you really like and appreciate and does hard work for you. So there's like ups and downs, I suppose, to becoming big. So that's what they were talking about in that session. I just booked that session because there wasn't anything else going on that I wanted to go to.
Nice.
So he was there, and Hank Green. Hank Green talked from the SciShow. He talked about collaboration and that it can be hard to build up trust with someone that you're collaborating with. And he collabs with his brother. So for him, it's really easy, but it helps to know what you should do in order, to have a successful collaboration. And for some, that's more than with others. And I think I might have added that slide in the group as well. It's just easier to, instead of me bullet pointing everything out, because that was a lot of things.
A question.
Were they? I'll go for it.
If it comes back to London, would you go again?
I would buy the industry pass as early as I could, so that I could even do more talks and more networking. And yeah, I'll be there for longer, but I definitely will go again. It's either London or Amsterdam.
Did you?
What's the difference between industry and creator?
You have an
industry,
extra
you're there
days.
for longer. So you have the Wednesday or Thursday, but like probably both of those extra. So Wednesday, Thursday, and then you get access to all the creator and the community things as well. And then
No, I mean, like, what is industry? What's the difference?
money. But like companies, if you're from a company, like for example, that video editing company that I talked about, they wanted to sit down with me to talk about what I use for video editing. Those people go to industry too. So it's not just creators who want to have more access to, industry people and network with them, but it's also actual companies like those video editing companies coming to VidCon to try and network there and meet other industry people and even more creators as well. And you get more business kind of talks on top of
Like
YouTube business.
studios and stuff, like Netflix. Different
Don't know
studios.
about that. I haven't seen that. I only met the video editing person. But the other people who bought industry tickets were actually like creators who wanted more access to networking as well. So it's a mix
That's
of both.
pretty cool.
It's a mix of the companies
Right.
and creators.
Another question. What was the ticket price?
My ticket
Yeah,
price for the creator was €130, which
30 euro.
would
It's
be
about 6,000 American dollars.
no, like $150 or something, 150-ish.
I'm checking.
It's like $400, something like that. $300.
No,
Euro. You said how
150 or
much?
so. I said €130.
Let me see. Euro.
It's only 150 American.
I'm
I
checking
think
right
it's like
now.
2 something at least.
130
Huh?
euro.
The euro's dropped a bit since I was last
Yeah.
over there.
143.36 today.
What?
Told you.
The last time I was there, it was like $1.50 for every euro.
So that's
No,
not too
it was
bad.
about that price. That's not so bad. But when you think of it, the industry ticket price, the very early bird industry ticket price, was about the same. So it
And what
only
was
differed
the-
by €10.
What was the regular business
It went
price?
up to €500.
Phew.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a lot.
What did
Jelly,
I say?
what are you doing, man?
$550?
Look at
550. Yeah.
live chat.
I just hear all this clicking.
So if you're not on time, that's why I did not buy the industry ticket as well, because it was so
Okay.
expensive. I was like, it's going to be my first VidCon. It's crazy to spend that amount of money for something you don't even know if you're going to enjoy yet. So I'll stick with creative for now, but next time I'll try and be as early on as I can and buy the industry pass, because
Then you have to
well worth it.
stay somewhere,
what-
and all the other costs too, and travel.
True.
And
But we stayed, oh gosh, it wasn't even so expensive. We stayed in the Moxie Hotel, and the only thing we need is a hotel room. As long as that's clean and it's got a bed that we can sleep in, that's all we need.
yeah, but
And
still,
yeah, you have dinners
And-
and everything as well, but like it's, you know when you go that that's what is going to happen. You have to have your dinners, lunches, and breakfasts, and that will add on to the cost. But at least you got your ticket price as cheap as possible. If I would have been pissed off if I had to spend $550 to go to the industry track, and then on top of that do all my lunches, dinners, and breakfasts.
Yeah.
I would have been quite Dutch then.
but you say
Yeah.
you would do it again.
Oh, absolutely, I would. It's worth it.
I just want to point out real quick that in the chat, every freaking other line is about tentacle hentai porn. I don't know what's going on down there, guys.
They talk about some anime porn.
Frank,
How
behave
the hell
yourself,
is that
seriously.
guy? Dude, it's literally everywhere. Like
I'll be right back.
lines and lines and lines of tentacles.
I just see Frank doing it though.
Because he's the dirtiest bastard in the whole chat.
Yamate.
And then Max is like calamari.
Oh no.
What
Oh,
is a
or some
calamari? What is the point of calamari?
Because all the tentacles. Squid. God. What else you got, Sabrina? I know there's a lot more.
I know. I just checked my notes here. A good one to know is that the sweet spot for view duration is 5 to 8 minutes. So if you're in that range, you're, average. You're doing right there.
Yeah, because people don't have freaking time for shit anymore.
Yeah, that is considering like your videos are like between 8 and 15 minutes long or so, they said. So just keep that into account, really. Keep testing.
I like to keep. What's
YouTube
that?
data refreshes every 5 hours. So every new video you upload is a new data point. So it will have a new chance as well. So to
Oh,
get
all right.
recommended and things.
But-
Is what they said.
Doesn't it drop? Like you're like recommending your videos at certain points, like certain things make it stop even recommending or anything. Because I have videos
if your
that literally
picture rate
just
is not
stop
good
before
at the
me.
start, then you run the risk of your views decreasing and everything. Again, the decreased risks if say someone clicks, I don't want your video.
Dude,
all
where
those
is
stuff.
that? I
There's, like,
literally.
A and B can get your video recommended, but if I don't click on it, C won't get recommended your video.
Where I gotta find this, man. Like, show me. I'm gonna pull up a page. Someone's gotta show me where this is.
Where what is?
This recommend this like I don't want to watch this shit is. Here, I'm gonna pull the web up real quick.
Just go to your homepage.
Go to my homepage.
To your channel.
Just click on the YouTube button.
Oh, DJ Talks is coming in. Cover your eyes.
No,
Oh,
not
no.
Cover
sorry,
your eyes.
William. Just click on YouTube Home.
Where is it?
YouTube Home, just top left, the YouTube icon.
What's up, DJ? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey
Wow.
DJ.
Right on.
Thanks,
All right, now where am I going?
Next to each video,
Yeah,
you have
there.
the 3 little
So
dots
demonic.
on
Yes.
YouTube homepage.
So
And
for
you
the
can
first
say
video,
add
Oh.
to queue, save
Next
to
to
watch
the title.
later, save to playlist, not interested, don't recommend channel or report.
But
Wait, let me sign in.
Yeah, that helps.
Maybe I'm not seeing it because I'm not
Because
signed
if
in.
you're not signed in, you can't do anything.
Right. I usually sign out for these live streams though.
yeah, and you go from talking to a man.
Shh.
That's in the
Don't listen to him.
Like I see here, for Sunday, it's a paranormal photography and mystery chat.
Oh shit! Not
Oh, no.
interested.
Yep.
See,
How do you know when people are doing that to your video?
You don't.
You don't.
That's
you
bullshit.
really don't want that to happen.
But you don't know if they did it or not.
No,
You
you
don't.
don't.
Ghost.
So what if you get a bunch of trolls, man?
Yep.
Then your facts.
What the frick? That's uber whack, yo. I didn't even know that existed.
No, you
Lesson
do.
learned. Listen, everybody out there in YouTube land, don't fuck with my videos. I'll code your page.
Just be nice to us and like our
It
videos.
was like, I've got to call police.
Just like Will's.
Hit that like button if you like DJ's nipples.
Oh, God.
Oh, I saw I saw a crazy video the other day talking about shit and trolls. A woman that does DIY videos normally. And she was home early that day and she said, okay, let's jump on and do a live stream and just chat with people. And she's not a huge channel. She had 4,000 subscribers or something. So
Yep.
she jumped on to do just a live stream and someone swatted her. So the police came.
Oh, they did that SWAT shit.
A DIY channel.
Wow.
A DIY
Dude.
channel. It's like
That's ruthless.
crazy.
It's
That's
kind of like
okay.
it's a risk you take by being online personality, though. I mean, honestly, it is. It
It's
sucks, but
dangerous.
It's dangerous, yeah.
Artzilla is back.
Hi, Rotilla.
Attila Aisha, the queen of art.
What's
Aisha.
up, Aisha? She's coming in soon.
The queen of art.
Hopefully, that first call battles through the cyber net of what is it, Skynet.
It won't
This
happen.
comes right in.
I'm going. It won't happen.
A lottery of life. Yeah, if you want to
DJ
stay
needs a
friends
spray
as well, you
tan.
probably have to stop that.
I never even thought of that. We are in Florida. There's no reason why he shouldn't just have a natural tan.
Hey, I bomb eating, so
Yeah, and oh gosh, there was so much. Really so much.
I know I can see you reading through your notes and you look like daunted.
I know. It's like keep making videos so that people have content. I know that makes sense, but when you're just starting out, like don't get daunted by the fact that you might not get any views, because like keep on going.
yeah.
It's pretty much the message. Like keep creating. Make sure, by the way, that your channel description is filled in and
Yes.
that it's for the viewer. It's not about you, but make it about the viewer. What can they get? Like, what will you give the viewer? What will you do for them? What can they expect? So it has to be in that kind of form. And keep it to the point. So remove all the eyes in there, because my channel description had a lot of eye in there. And I changed that up to make sure it was more for the viewer than for me, basically. And it really does help. I asked a YouTube analyst who was there if that is actually something that helps, and it definitely helps, especially for smaller creators. So make sure that is filled in and done right. Have your playlist, your links, your description in your videos, the end cards in your videos. Make a video series and make that a playlist. And try and keep people watching is basically the key. So playlists will keep people watching, because they might think, cool, you know, Scrollabox range, let's see how this goes. Or maybe just part 1 of 3, and then they might come back for 2 and 3, you know. So that is really nice for people to do.
Right, because a playlist is like a niche within a niche.
It helps. It just helps your views. It just tries to... It's a tool to try and keep people watching for longer. And that is what YouTube wants as well. YouTube wants people to keep watching on their platform.
Yeah.
Because they want to sell that damn ad.
Yeah.
All right, this is the one. This is the one where Aisha gets in. Ready? Here we go.
Hello?
Are you there, Aisha? No!
That was just the first try. Just the first try.
That was the third try.
Was it the third? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
DJ got it. You win. You get a free razor for your nipples.
I have actually followed Prusha's advice. So when you go to my channel, it's all playlist, and I don't even have YouTube's uploaded list anymore. I have done my own. That starts with my channel name. Yeah. That's the first list you see. And then I have followed their advice to rearrange the order of my playlist on my homepage now and then. And that has helped a lot. Instead of having it look the same way always. I always have the Pixapia teaching and learning uploads as the top one. But then I move them around now and then. And the ones I move up all of a sudden get a lot of new views.
Frank has a question. Did they mention anything about using Facebook to promote your YouTube? I don't do it because Facebook don't play well with, or YouTube doesn't. I think he meant YouTube doesn't play well with Facebook, which they don't, by the way. I just fought them today for like 2 hours with Hit 56. But we figured a workaround.
There was no cross-platform information there, Frank.
Yeah, Google hates Facebook and Facebook hates Google.
Oh, wow.
Like, why are they going to help each other out? Here comes Aisha. Ready? This is the one.
Oh, no.
Fingers crossed.
Are you there, Aisha?
Boom.
Son of a... It's going to happen. It happens in the latter ones. It's always the latter ones. Yeah, so...
they talked about like monetization as well, what you can do, and not to rely on just one revenue stream. They said that you can have Teespring integrated in your YouTube channel so that users don't have to leave your YouTube page to get to your Teespring, but it's actually like a shop kind of page within your own YouTube, and it's underneath your videos as well.
Yeah.
So,
Facebook,
but you must be monetized for that.
Yes, no, this is like monetization thing. So I know for like some or most of us, it doesn't apply yet,
Asia.
But they did talk about that because, you know, they don't know. So they talked about, you know, when you get to do that, use multiple different things, like use your merch, use your super chat if you do lives, use your super stickers if you do live. Like, don't be afraid to promote those. Use your memberships, which is like a subscription-based thing that you can now have on YouTube as well. It's kind of the same as it like Patreon. So you give your users extra things so they can see your videos a day sooner, or you can make special emojis and things like that. So you can have badges, and apparently there's more that you can do as well with your memberships.
But membership today, you have a few channels have been invited, but you have to have 30,000 subscribers to get the membership.
Shizzle.
Pusha Studios don't have 30,000.
They were invited.
Ah,
They
Yeah, they
chose
were
a few channels that were invited to try
In
it
the very
out before
beginning.
30,000.
Right.
so
beta
they
testing.
didn't say anything to me about a subscriber limit, even for that. They just said that they have memberships now too. So all I know about that is that you can set the price as a creator yourself. You can set it from like 99 cents to $99.
Yep.
Probably per month.
Yep. Monthly.
Yeah, it's per month.
All I gotta say is if that ever happens, don't ever go through YouTube. Always use the outside sources like Streamlabs or Patreon. They don't take nearly as big a cut.
Yeah.
YouTube rapes you for your money.
YouTube takes 30%, I think.
30%.
Yep.
Like Streamlabs is 10%.
But I don't think for a European user, Patreon is cheap either, though. I think that for me,
Aisha.
I have a few bits and pieces that I have to pay on top of it because I'm in Europe and not in the US.
I don't use
Patreon's not over there,
Patreon.
then.
I use Subscribestar.
I'm gonna be using Patreon pretty soon for
Oh yeah, I
some
have
of the
Patreon
companies
as
I'm working
well,
with.
and I have like the Ko-fi. You can buy Ko-fi, like coffee, but then KO-FI, and that's just a once-off thing that people can give you, basically. Also good to know is that if users on the platform get YouTube Premium, that means that they get an ad-free YouTube experience, which also means that as a creator, you only get a percentage pro rata of the amount of time they watch your videos. So
But you get paid
basically
more. You get paid more as a creator if you monetize from premium
This is the one.
than from regular ads.
This is it, DJ.
I'm a premium member, and when I go on Pusha's live streams, they earn more money from me than from a regular.
Right. I kind of got the idea that it wasn't a lot because of that, but you know, every viewer
It's all right,
is
Aisha.
different.
I know this is a bitch. Sorry, guys. Aisha's like seriously trying to get in here, and she can't battle through those satellites today for some reason. It's the damn coronavirus.
I also want to send out a little warning for people. So they gave an example of a channel who wanted to make changes on their channel, and they changed everything from their thumbnails to their titles to their tags, like literally everything.
They rebranded.
And then they completely went downhill, and they were like, what happened? Why did I go downhill? People won't know you if you change existing bits and pieces. So make your changes from your next video on. Don't change your past information because that can harm your channel.
Hey! Woohoo! Yes.
Go.
You made it.
Yeah.
Finally.
That was an
Finally.
That was an epic attempt, man. I think they're counting in the chat. Swedish Mom is writing numbers down. She's at number 10. I think DJ's at like 12.
More like 15.
Wow.
That was a tough one.
Finally.
Welcome to the party, Aisha. Much love. Always a pleasure.
See love
You've
for
been away
your
too
life.
long.
That is what I thought.
Let me get your
How was
icon
everyone
out.
do?
Pretty good. We're learning a lot of stuff. We're getting schooled today. How are you doing?
I am great.
Awesome. Did your artwork turn out good?
I was about to edit my video, but then I changed my mind. I will edit it tomorrow.
Ah. Good on ya.
Nice.
Can't wait to see it. I'm sure it's a freaking amazing. And it's all about noodles.
It's
cheese.
right. I made something. I made something completely new, or something I have never tried it before.
Nice.
Nice.
Can't wait to see it. Well, we're learning how we can make that thing shine from good old Sabrina. You guys have met, haven't you, Sabrina? Aisha?
What?
Have
Sorry,
you met
can
Aisha,
you repeat?
Sabrina?
Well, I've seen her in the chat before, and I've seen her in Art of Morbid, so we've said hi a few times. So yeah.
Oh, I actually meant like in person, like in
In
person,
person.
online.
We
I don't
all
think
know
we
each other
actually
in
talk
person,
to each
don't we?
other.
Like I'm glad I'm not in person with DJ right now.
Max has a question as well. He says, at the end of my videos, I end up with 100 views from people
He's
coming in
glitching
and
again.
out. I only
She's
have
glitching.
20 to 30 viewers at a time to do those view counts. Maybe they come in multiple times. That's all I
Oh
can think
yeah.
of.
I figure with live streams, a lot of people bounce in and out, and
Yeah.
it just drops and keeps coming on and off and on and off. You can actually track that in your analytics.
Yeah.
It'll literally show you like how many people throughout the time
whole
you're
time,
live
yeah.
are coming in and out.
Yeah, I really do suggest just, spend some time in your analytics. And as boring as it might seem, click in that video analytics and check where people are going and skipping and where it dips and what you can improve. And just so helpful. That's what I did on Monday, the day I got back. I was exhausted and my daughter was testing us, but I was like, no, we're just gonna try and see what we can do better.
Is she stoked about the newcomer?
She has no clue, and she's going to be very unpleasantly surprised.
She has no clue.
She's
It's
a
gonna be
year
like
and a
bringing a
half.
cat into another cat's house.
She's not. She's a year and a half. She has no idea.
Sabrina, did they talk anything about average view duration?
Yeah, 5 to 8 minutes.
But that must depend on. I hate when
That's
they put up.
That's for videos between about 8 and 15 minutes.
Okay, I hate when they talk about minutes. They should always talk about percentage.
Yeah, no, they don't do. They didn't do percentage. They said minutes.
Yeah.
I specifically wrote down 5 to 8 minutes is the sweet spot view duration.
What if I have
we
a
lost-
video that's
lost
4
Aisha.
minutes long? I can't get 5 minutes on that.
No,
I
so
mean,
that's why I
it's-
said usually between 8 and 15 minutes for the total video.
And they want you to be at 10 minutes
Yeah,
because
I
that
think
way
you
they
have,
can put more ads in.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the ads. I
Oh,
mean,
I
that's how
know.
they make their money.
Yeah.
You know, YouTube made like $100 and some billion last year.
Yep.
In ad
That's
revenue, yeah.
insane. That's insane.
But that's how they make
that-
their money.
Yeah, I know, but like the creators made something like
Uh,
$4 billion.
Hmm.
Like that's madness.
It is.
There's a serious disconnect.
Frank is asking as well. I heard now the YouTuber say on the live stream, your viewer has to watch at least 15 minutes for it to count as a view. Is that true? I don't know how long people live stream, but I doubt that's true. I've not heard anything about that, but surely.
No,
A view is a view.
Yeah.
A view is not time. A view
When
is
you
when
click on it, you've got that view.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not time.
No.
But you don't want the viewers that click on and click off.
No, that will actually harm your channel as well.
Yeah, it jacks up your freaking average view time.
So just
And your
counting
audience
views
attention.
is no point.
Yeah.
No. So
All right, Aisha,
you want
here we go.
to check your audience retention, Frank,
Booyah.
and your relative audience retention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
mine.
Did you make it on?
I'm just saying, like,
Shizzle.
on average, I get like 2.5, maybe 3 minutes of what of view duration, which, for me, that's not bad, but it's,
No.
yeah, it's
Pretty awesome.
no
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Like, it's, if You know where you can improve now and how to do it.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah. But sorry, just
sorry.
Well, my
Hello
last
again.
Yes,
my
you did it.
last
You're back.
week,
Oh my god.
Yes,
over 40 views
so good.
in 6 minutes in apples and view duration. So that last sleep I did last week helped me a little bit. So
Yeah, exactly. I should catch that one. Everyone's live streams is so late.
Not mine.
yeah.
Not yours. I
Yeah, 'cause
appreciate
it's around
yours. That's why I'm always
Not
there.
and not
Same
Frank's.
with Frank.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
are you back?
no.
It's like must be like a sandstorm in the Atlantic. I'm not even kidding. Like, we get Saharan dust that falls on Florida every now and then.
Yeah.
In South Florida, anyway.
Oh, we got a sandstorm from the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabrina, what did you say the average view duration should be?
5 to 8
5
minutes.
5 to 8.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to up that. But I have a couple of really short videos up there. And that's really, I've been thinking of that. I'm thinking of taking them off, like introduction videos or those. That's 1 or 2 minutes, because that really, really hurts your average view duration. Even if people watch.
Maybe for a channel overall, but it does add to your total watch time.
Yeah, but if a video is 1 minute,
yeah,
it doesn't matter,
No,
because it
interesting.
really hurts your average view time. I mean, it does. Even if people watch the whole minute of my introduction, if I do a welcome thing or something, it really hurts the average for the channel. And my videos are usually between 10 and 20 minutes, depending on what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So you want that at least 5 to 8 minutes on the higher end of that, actually.
So that's why I get hurt from all of those. Like if I do a 45-second intro video that I put up there.
Yeah.
That really hurts.
I will say just for me, I tried to do about 10 minutes, but when I'm editing my video, I'm cutting out about 3 minutes of dead air space. So I don't know how.
Hey, welcome back. Man, it's madness today.
Yeah.
3 minutes of just
You got this,
dead
though.
air. So yeah.
How long does it take you to edit out your shirts?
Frank is saying that his magic number is 7 minutes. That is really good.
That's good.
Nice.
That's how long it takes him to take his pants off. And put those shiny red boots on.
And Max is saying to you,
What
William,
time?
when are you doing a toga party on Friday?
What is he asking? What time is 9 p.m. Central USA?
It's 9 p.m. Central.
Swedish mom wants to know what.
Oh.
Central. So you're adding 7. 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And then
3 a.m.
then subtract
No,
2 for DJ's
no.
balls.
From Central Time, you add 7. From Eastern Time, you add 6 hours for Sweden.
Oh my goodness.
But
Yeah, it's literally 3 a.m. for me.
Hmm.
Sorry, Frank.
You are a +5 from here, but she's talking about Sweden. You are
Yeah.
1 hour different from Sweden.
Yeah.
It's a different.
That's it, Frank.
I'm
It's
actually
on
getting
now.
to the end as well with my YouTube things. There is Instagram as well, which is quite handy, I have to say. But yeah, for YouTube, just, I gave my tips pretty much. And they did say as well that for smaller channels, don't focus as much on asking for a like and a subscribe. Focus more on asking for feedback from your viewers to help you with your channel instead of a like and a subscribe. So that's what they advise too.
I don't like that you have to be up to the 1,000 to get that darn community tab, because that is what us small YouTubers really need, is a community tab.
Someone pointed me to the discussion tab where you can post little things as well, but I don't know if those things show up on the pages of people. I don't think
No,
they
it
do.
doesn't.
No,
it doesn't
not
show up.
until you are
Discussion tab is
1,000.
No.
different.
I really
No.
want that community tab too.
yeah, same bill. I mean, yeah.
Because that's why I like to have the live streams, even though I have them on a separate channel, because you can ask people directly. You never get that feedback on your upload videos, never, unless you have the
No, you won't.
community tab.
It's hard. I tried today by asking people in audio in a viewer. That's why I wrote in there in the middle, suggestions are welcome, because sometimes you have to ask that point not at the end of the video, but where your viewers still are. That's why checking your audience retention is handy too, where people are still watching. You know where to ask those things then.
And pin your own comment at the top, and pin it at the top with your questions.
Yes.
The first
Use that
comment
pinned
should be your
comment.
own, and it should be pinned.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just best practice for YouTube, I think.
Aisha, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Just checking.
Also, tip for your thumbnails. Don't have anything important at the bottom right, because that's where the timestamp's at.
Right.
Yeah,
I knew that like from the beginning.
Exactly.
I learned that lesson the first time I made a custom thumbnail, and that was not good for me.
Nah, it messes everything up. That thing
I know it
covers
does.
everything up.
Oh, I constantly work on my thumbnails. I redid 25 thumbnails today.
Whoa.
And that's another thing you should do. Go over your old thumbnails, change them, change your SEO, change your...
No, don't.
Yes.
That
Don't change
will
your SEO?
destroy how people will find you. They know you by your branding. That's why I
Don't
mentioned it.
No, don't change your branding, but go over, and when you, like now, I'm pretty happy with where my branding is. I mean, when people see one of my thumbnails, they know it's my video, if they have seen them before. But I have to go back and change the older ones to be the same style.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yes,
For that same reason.
absolutely. Every thumbnail
Oh,
I
here
have
we go.
changed,
It's a
Just so
war of
hardly
ideals.
against that.
they have picked up
the
in
war of
views
ideals.
as I have changed them. I'm going back and changing them to the same style, and they all pick up in view because they are recognizable as my thumbnails.
You're taking a different strategy that I'm taking, because I'm only changing the ones moving forward. I'm not touching the old ones.
I'm not taking
So what
anything
happens
off.
if you touch the old
Oh
ones?
no,
though?
I'm not saying off, but like I'm not changing old thumbnails or old SEO data. I don't want to take that risk. I want to try and see where this goes right now.
Wait, what happens if you do though? Like what?
Nothing.
That's the
what's your-
example I gave. YouTube had a channel that was like, they changed everything like that. They changed the titles, the thumbnails, the metadata, SEO data, everything. And they went completely down. And then they asked what happened. And YouTube was like, you changed everything. So that's what happened. And your audience is like, hang on, who's this? What's this?
But
that's
not what I'm saying, Sabrina. I'm saying now I have established myself and my branding, and I have established my keywords for my channel keywords. I have to go back. I have to go back and add in those established keywords that people recognize me by in my old videos.
Yeah.
Because they weren't there.
Fair enough.
I have to go back and change my older, not all, the very oldest I leave as it is, but the thumbnails that are like 4 or 5 months ago, that when I didn't do the type of thumbnail I do now with my little figure on the bottom, I have to go back and change them. Keep the same text,
it might
unless
happen
I
if
have
you
to
leave
cut the
a
text
period
down.
of time.
It's, I mean, and it has been effective to do that because people recognize my pink hair, my little drawing figure there. They know it's me. And that should be on every thumbnail.
Yeah.
I have.
I understand what you're saying. No, that's good.
Danny says, every single week I get more and more props added to my image.
What did you get now?
It's true. You're my guilty pleasure, dude. You and Frank. You're did the mascots of Miscast Entertainment Live.
What did you add this week? I don't see any difference.
I made him a Cyclops again.
Yeah, but he has
there you
been
go,
that
Sabrina.
before.
That's what I'm talking about. That actually looks like Catwoman when they're on your head.
I know.
It's cool.
But that was my YouTube things. I don't know if you guys want to hear about Instagram a little bit as well, because they have like information,
How come they talked about Instagram? That's Facebook.
There was an Instagram session on. So anyone, it's not just YouTube. There was TikTok, there was Instagram. I can't even remember what, because I wasn't
Mike,
TikTok, and I was at the Instagram one too. And it was VidQ.
VidIQ?
Yeah.
Well, they
I use a TubeBuddy.
I'm using TubeBuddy as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
I use IQ.
I don't like VidIQ.
They updated everything like a month ago, and it's freaking amazing now.
I tried.
I can sort everything by. Oh, go ahead, DJ.
I tried VidIQ. It did not work for me, and mostly because I used the TubeBuddy mobile app, and VidIQ doesn't have an app at all. So
I hate dealing with my YouTube channel mobilely. Like it really just irritates me. I always do everything on the desktop. Like
Yeah,
there's so many less features.
But I use my mobile a lot. It's handy.
Yeah.
I use it sometimes.
IQ
but
changed their way. You can recommend keywords now. Like you can go right into your thing and it will organize. Like it's insane the amount of data they give you for each keyword and like the level of organization you can do to figure out which one is the best one to put inside your tag space.
Yeah,
Sick.
I don't know that. I like TubeBuddy's way of doing it better, and I love their new SEO studio in TubeBuddy. I love.
I haven't I haven't integrated with my YouTube. That's it.
DJ, Danny likes your 5 o'clock shadow, brother.
Thanks, Dan. I'm saving it tomorrow just to get ready to film and photo, and just a totally self-promotion. But tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Central Time, DJ Live is
Yeah.
going on.
Now think about that beautiful 5 o'clock shadow while you watch this food porn.
I'm interviewing Sub-Zero MNF. So, yeah.
It's gonna be good, man. I like your live shows. Fix the volume. Did you fix the volume though? Because I watched the rebroadcast and I couldn't hear shit. Man.
Yes.
Like I literally couldn't hear anything I was saying.
I didn't hear you either. It was crazy.
That's what my brother was walking on when he came out. There were. That's
all right. Cool.
Good.
Cool beans, man.
What?
I said cool beans, man.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I started walking now, and you know, I totally just chat yesterday. Not yesterday, at the beginning of the stream, but I need help popping up the thumbnail for the stream, so you know.
Yeah, I'll help you out, man. It's all good. What happened to Jelly Doc, dude?
Jelly
back.
Doc disappeared.
Oh, there he is.
So I'm back.
That was crazy. You like appeared like I like rubbed a lamp
Welcome
and
back.
shit.
Guys, I
was
have
good
to
timing.
leave. I have to leave. I need to film.
Oh, gotta go to work.
Yeah, I have to. It's getting later and I need to film a lot.
Okay,
So-
good luck.
I
Maria.
do have
Yeah,
I do
always
have a new
pleasure.
video,
Bye.
by the way.
See you guys.
Good luck filming.
Au revoir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As Danny would say, peace and chicken grease.
Okay,
Any
bye.
thoughts? Bye.
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 Much love. So, what else you got there?
That was pretty much everything on YouTube. Again, if you guys want to read it, it's all in Danny's group with
Sweet.
pictures
Yep.
and slides and a shit ton of information.
Yeah, literally a shit ton of it. I would ask Danny to put it in the chat, but it's a members only group, so
Yeah, no, but it's a lot, and I tried to save my posts so I could find them back. That kind of worked. I don't know how to get to the save post though, but I have them up in like different tabs right now.
Yeah, I need to
yeah.
sit down and read all of that.
Yeah, I don't know how that can be done. If they can be moved to like a different section or something where people can actually read them and refer to them when they want to, when they need to, and like most of the pretty much all the information that I got from my notes I put in there the moment I could. Like Friday evening I spent my time writing up that post immediately to make sure that everything was fresh and like I knew that everything on there was right. And I think the other one was like Sunday or Monday.
The pictures were awesome too.
It's super handy to have those slides together, so
Nice.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Plus
Very
I got
nice.
it got to have a picture with Hank Green, so I'm happy.
I gotta go back and check that out because now I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's something that will need to look
Don't do it. Holster that
I think
pistol
Frank
there,
is scared
boy.
to call in.
What's that?
I think Frank got scared to call in. I thought I said he was going to call in.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
Danny says he's pooping.
Well, Well, definitely wait until that's done. I am.
He
says.
said, "I
my
am."
God. I'm good,
Well,
Danny.
there it is.
I can't complain.
Okay.
I'm a little tired, but sure. That's to be expected, I
Alrighty
suppose. Feeling like a whale.
Just make
That
sure you
doesn't
wash your hands before you call in there, buddy.
Yes. I got some baby
Don't need
wipes
to be
for you if
catching
you
that
want to borrow
corona.
some.
Max, you know what Max said last
He's just dying. Oh, so good.
Nice.
Indeed. There's another ostrich egg for you guys. I don't know about that. Anybody ever had an ostrich egg?
No.
Me neither. Wonder if it tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
Just give me a horse.
26 weeks? Sabrina, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's literally flying by. It's ridiculous. I'm so busy with Freya and everything, and like my art and trips, and oh god, like time is going so fast that before I know it, it's going to be June, and it's go time. Like,
wow, it is going to be go time. And you know the sex, right?
we do. I'm not going
What's
to
that?
tell you.
Ah, I almost got it out of you.
No, you didn't. I just said we do.
No, I didn't.
Everyone is asking me. You know it, right? I was like, yeah, we know it. But we refer
Here
to
comes
it as
Frank.
it.
Hide your socks.
Hey, Frank.
Oh, thank
Frank,
you,
what's
Danny.
up, brother?
I appreciate it.
Hey, Frank.
Oh, man, sorry I'm so late. And
That's all
wasn't pooping.
Hey.
I'm actually waiting for my video to render, and it's just taking forever. So I'm like, screw it, I'll turn it on.
Danny, you haven't seen my stomach, Danny. My belly is getting ridiculous. I'll show you.
My
Oh,
voice
wow.
is low?
Whoa.
Yeah,
That is a heck of a belly.
absolutely.
Swedish mom votes for girl.
So Jelly Ducky is silent. DJ has his balls out. Artzilla has.
I'm still here. How's it going?
That's all.
Jelly Duck's chilling. We're the background for him.
Okay, so a little bit on to touch back on Sabrina, because Pixelpia had said something. So then that kind of reminded me that I did change my thumbnails on some old videos. Ones that were called entitled "Using Old Digital Cameras," right? So those were like from back in 2012 or 13, and I updated the thumbnails to show the camera in high resolution and closer. And for that series of videos, they all went up, like skyrocketed up. Just all I did was the thumbnail, not anything else.
But they were up. What PS said could actually make sense, because like what they said is like when you immediately change your style over all those things, don't go change everything. Like only do it from your videos onwards. They didn't say go back after half a year or so and then change the rest. They didn't say that. So if you've done that, then I believe you guys that your views could improve on that.
Yeah, so I was basically following Daryl Eves, like his information, because I remember him saying repeatedly on different videos that you can change your thumbnails as long as they stay relative to what you're presenting. So basically all I did was go back. I had like the thumbnails didn't really like represent what I was trying to show as far as the camera that I was showing. It was a very small, tiny camera on a white piece of paper. It looked dumb. So I took real close-up, high-resolution photos of the cameras that I was showcasing there, and I saw like the views go up substantially.
Yeah, but how long were the videos there though before you did that?
Oh man, they were there at least over 5 years, maybe.
Yeah,
more.
exactly. So at that point, it won't hurt your channel. Then it will just only help your channel. And Pixelpia did that after a few months of trying out her new style as well. So
Oh, right.
the example they gave me was someone who immediately changed everything.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And that's when, and that's when their viewers kind of were like disappearing and things because they didn't recognize it anymore. That's how they explained it to me. I'm just a messenger here.
No, I'm not arguing with you at all about it. I was just curious because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I did something. So I was like, oh, did I do something not right? But yeah, it was just a thumbnail,
Yeah.
But yeah, I have noticed like people that just start off and after a year they change their name and their thumbnail and then I see somebody, I'm like, I think they're new. They're like, no, it's me from blah blah blah. I'm like, well, I don't know. I think that confuses, like you're saying, your viewers who maybe just got used to it after a year.
Yeah, that won't be good. So if you do all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this new person? I don't know who you are, type of thing. I
I think you really have to build up to that in order for that to make a bit of sense. But like, geez, even changing your name, like, that'd be hard.
Yeah, no, I've kept my name, even though I started off as an art channel, just like you.
Yeah.
Like art morbid, so morbid art type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I just decided to keep it, and I'm glad that I kept it, because.
Sure, you're known as it now.
Yeah, so a lot of people, so I just leave it, Even though I don't do the art thing anymore. I mean, I do, but it's just tough. And I'm always
You're so busy with your photography, though. Even though I think you should be going back to your art every now and then, even just posting on Instagram or something.
Yeah. So what do you have to say about Instagram? I'm kind of curious because I use I use that more than Facebook actually.
For Instagram, it was only one session, but it was a pretty packed session with information. They were like, build your brand, and the best way to do that is by using all the features they have. So they have like your regular feed, which is best to be used to have your favorites on there, or your highlights, your interests, your passions. And you have IGTV, which is for your longer personal moments. You can have like feed previews, and over there the first 3 seconds matter, so make sure you capture your audience right from the start. And the video should be about 3 to 5 minutes long, not longer. And your stories are for everyday content, and then your life is for real-time moments. And for life, they said as well, like, interact with your audience, like ask them questions, but also respond to those questions. Use the question stickers. You can go into your gallery and like show pictures from your gallery into the actual live stream. It won't show your gallery, but it will show your selected pictures only. So that was a feature they were like, check that out. Like, make sure you really use all the features in there and think about how you can connect with your audience, because people stay for personality. Share your big moments there. What I said, start a conversation, ask your questions. It's called Media Picker, by the way, for the gallery one, if you're looking for it. They were talking about building a business and how you can do that. A lot of people have branded content that's paid. There's a partnership tool there. I think that's more like when you're monetized there, or when you're getting contacted to do deals. There's also branded content ads.
Just
there's a Facebook brand collab manager. You can also sell your merch on Instagram, Teespring.
Okay.
It's also integrated in there. There's IGTV monetization that you can use. Protect your account is a big one, they said. Like, make sure that
jelly.
When you have comments, that you moderate them.
Oh, I got you.
Sorry, you have to pause?
No, go ahead.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
So for the comments, you can moderate them. You can turn them off completely. You can delete comments, or you can filter comments. You can also restrict users. And that basically means that you block users without them knowing they're blocked. So they still see their own comments and they cannot see if you're online. So that is a really handy one if you have someone who's troublesome.
Oh.
And make sure your two-factor authentication is on. And, you know, how do you stay ahead? Make sure you switch to a creative profile so you get your insights and everything. There is an AR filter program for stories. I don't use stories a lot or at all myself, which maybe I should do too. There's, I don't know if this is there already, but this was quite nice. I'm actually really happy about this. There's going to be a creator studio for on the desktop for Instagram where you can schedule your posts.
Really?
I have heard of that. I have heard of that. I had a big Instagram talk about that.
That's all right.
Nice.
That's super handy. So that's something I'm very interested in. And then when you're in IGTV, you know how you can normally follow someone by going to their page, but when you're on IGTV on the top, there's a follow button there too. It's separate from page one. So I think they will only maybe follow you on IGTV there, but that's a really handy one to know about as well. And there's a series tool on IGTV as well. It's kind of the same as a playlist in YouTube, where you can make a series and it just categorizes everything in that series. So do make sure you continue that and you actually work on that. But yeah, they were like, absolutely use that. That's really handy.
Nice.
Here's something that
brilliant.
The people here might not know about me and Sabrina. Can anybody take a guess?
Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to guess.
It's not dirty. I actually interviewed Sabrina on a live stream in Instagram a while back. I bet you forgot that you.
Oh, really? Did not know.
Yeah.
Really?
And it sucked because my reception was horrible and it kept breaking up and the audio was terrible. So I'm sorry, Sabrina.
That's epic.
Yeah.
But we tried.
And then it only stayed for 24 hours, didn't it?
It did. It did. Stayed for 24 hours, yeah. You know.
I don't know if that's always the case with IGTV, but
I think if you have to cross over like the 10K followers for you to be able to archive. Yeah, that's what it is.
Just want to say real quick, everybody, Swedish Mom is going to bed.
Okay.
Bye,
Yeah,
Swedish Mom.
I,
Great day, Swedish
Mom.
Mom.
I totally
Swedish
forgot
Mom.
the chat, so I'm not.
Oh my god.
Always a pleasure.
later too.
Super amounts of love.
My mistake was for saying a
best.
Swedish Bum.
It's so awesome to have you here. Have a good night's sleep.
Swedish
It's
Bum.
3 a.m. here.
I
You're
think
a
my time
trooper,
is 6 a.m., which I'm playing a freaking Dreamcast on Android.
Oh, that's what
What are
you're
you
doing.
playing? I can hear the clicking.
Yeah.
I was wondering
that's
what
a-
that was.
It's like click, 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 click.
Playing
yeah,
Resident Evil.
I know you.
Ah.
Oh, Resident Evil.
Oh, there's our vice. There's
It's not Resident
Aisha.
Evil 3, but I think I'm playing Resident Evil Code Veronica, I think.
Yeah, I know this one. I played it, but not the entire game.
popping out the chat so I can see what
Mike is
everybody's
like-
saying here.
That little kid is fascinated with Sailor Frank.
4 a.m. Oh my god.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Oh God, the shit I was doing just now.
Oh,
Swedish Mom is very dedicated,
I
William.
was filtering up your
It's 4
chat.
a.m. for her.
You know, I was keeping it dirty, man. Keeping it extra.
Yeah. I love it, dude. I love it.
Gotta make sure the football doesn't come at you, man. So we might as well just go all out, right?
When are we doing the collab, dude?
Oh, with
Shit.
yeah, man. You know what? I got sidetracked with that damn concert. Oh, I should. That was an
gotcha.
awesome concert. But
Yeah.
all that just backed me up so much, man. Because I was wiped out.
I was gonna watch it, man, today, and I was like, fucking 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you just watch like the first 5 minutes, you get the gist of it.
Yeah.
It's not super differently from, you know, next 20 minutes or whatever. You know, it's all good.
Yeah, but I usually like to watch everybody's stuff all the way through.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So, Art by Sabrina, did they mention like anything about like is a schedule good to keep as far as a live stream is concerned? I know we're probably throwing a lot of questions.
No.
At you,
Holy shit, Aisha.
You saying no?
There was nothing discussed over live streams.
Oh,
But
no
as I
live
said,
stream.
like when it comes to regular videos, they say keep 48 hours between them. So that means 3 times a week.
Okay.
So that your
Yeah.
videos can rack up like views and they don't like step on top of each other. Because if you do them every other day,
That's kind of what I've been
or
trying to do. Yeah.
like you can get recommended 2 videos of the same creator, and you only can pick one to start with. So like you don't even necessarily go to the second one. So you only get the views on that one. So that's why they say like 48 hours or every single day, multiple times a day, like really burst them out and do it that way.
Yeah, I could never do multiple in a day because with the content I create, it takes me just a week to think of what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
So do it
It's
that
hard.
way.
Like I have once a week too.
Yeah, well, I'm 3 times a week for 3 different series. So I'm doing triple the work for, triple the effort. So, yeah.
It's pretty good though.
And
Yeah.
But
Good stuff.
I got another question for Sabrina. Did they mention
Yes.
anything about when you reach the 10K? Have you seen the join channel thing that people have?
So this was
Membership?
more like an experience thing, that where they said, God, it was like from when does it pick up? And that was from the panel with, I think, where Manny Mua was part of, and they were like, only from 10K does it really start to snowball. So you really want to go to that snowball moment. That's what you're looking for. But they were like, from 10K, it will actually start, or it should actually start snowballing. And by then you also know what you're doing.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
Danny Mic's probably gonna reach that soon, so he'll be able to get the.
Absolutely. Like he's already snowballing in my eyes. Like
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah, he
Because
is.
I don't know if you know
Yeah,
this, yes, but that whole join thing, people can join a membership and they'll pay you $4.99.
yeah, but Frank,
It's a
here's
subscription type
the
thing.
here's the thing with that. That is not at 10K. That's at like 40K plus.
I don't know if that is like a dope PS at that as well. I don't
Evil
know where
Corkin reacts.
that's coming from. If that's from actual YouTube, if that's written somewhere.
I believe it's like it has been said by YouTube. If you look under your features tab of your channel, it will have a link to say what you need to hit to get that feature. So,
Nice job,
Yeah.
Aisha, on at 962.
Yeah, definitely.
Bravo.
So Lottery of Life is saying that you need 30K, but I'll say that I was on Pizza Studio last night. They're at 10K and they have the membership already.
Yeah, but I'm told they're invited.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, they got like a beta program.
Oh, okay.
Evil Corkin React started doing about, I'd say 4 months ago, what Danny's doing now, started like trending with the specific videos that are trending.
Yeah.
And he went from 233 subscribers to almost, I think he might be at 15,000 right
you
now.
serious?
What?
in literally
Wow.
like 7 months.
Wow.
Nice.
He's just exploding. And he's literally the same channel as Danny, and he's doing the same exact artist.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I
It's
could
amazing.
never.
I mean, I try to do the reaction thing to movies, but since it's probably what Sabrina says, since my channel is not really about that, people are probably like, "What the fuck?"
But this is why I'm trying to do movie fan art or show fan art.
But yeah, no, that's a great idea. You know, that's a great idea.
I think you just gotta pick something you're passionate about, stick with it, make it like the solid theme of your shit, and then like use all the tips that Sabrina's been giving us all night.
I mean, there you go. Look at that.
Preview.
That's awesome. Holy
Nice.
crap. Is this a debut? Is this like a preview?
This is a
of, like-
preview, exclusive.
Yes. So
I love the
awesome.
symmetry there.
That is
You
awesome.
can guess what
Oh,
this is,
man,
right?
you can-
Morlan?
Yeah.
It's Mulan.
Wow.
You get so good.
Yeah, I love it.
I love
Like,
this.
It's
and I was
insane.
like, the funny thing was, right, and I'm going to say this in my video too, but like, I was telling my husband, like, I have an idea for Mulan. I'm going to have a sword down in the middle, and then one side is going to be like the girly Mulan, and the other side is going to be the warrior Mulan. And he was like, Sabrina, that's literally like a movie poster or something. And I was like, no.
Why don't you do a movie
And then it
poster?
was.
Yeah. Seriously.
Bloody hell.
Dude, you could literally be doing like movie posters for cartoons, animes, like all kinds of like illustrative stuff. Like
No, but it was like
Total
it was an
movies.
actual movie poster. When you look up Mulan, she has the sword
Yeah, but-
down the middle.
Yeah.
But what you just showed us was a movie poster. Like what regardless of whether that existed in someone else's mind already.
Yeah.
That literally was a movie poster. Like you already have it in your head.
So I was thinking.
And your clothing, I told you in one of my comments, your clothing is getting super awesome.
Yeah, but this is referenced. That's easy.
Does it matter though? Like
It's
if you're, like,
harder
seeing
for my
garments.
original characters because then I have to think about what they're going to wear.
But
that's-
still, man, the detail level, like you're you're thinking about like the little leather patches on things and buttons and shit.
Every time I
Yes.
see Sabrina's artwork, it makes me feel like shit.
Oh god.
No, don't.
I should have
Don't.
Why?
I should have kept drawing. I'm like, God damn it!
Come on, seriously. Have you seen my
Dude,
first
you-
artwork?
I'm exaggerating.
You're
I'm
good at
exaggerating.
drawing though, Frank. I've seen your
Yeah, I
drawings
see
before.
also on your Instagram.
They're
Thank you,
good,
thank you.
man. Really good.
I need
Like,
to keep it going.
this was my first marker drawing.
I know it trips me out. And that's not what like that's a year and some old. Like it's not that
December
old at all.
2018.
That's insane.
That's nice.
That's insane. Your skill level is like exploding.
Look at that.
This is today.
Oh,
That's insane. Like, how do you do that?
I like
I
that.
can never understand.
And
like,
that's an
how
original
people
because
make
that's for my Zodiac series.
That's so good.
cool.
I like the series with the herbs, man.
Yeah, I should do that again. I should try and find
Yeah.
new herbs and
I got an idea for you, art by Sabrina. Have you ever thought about putting your artwork on tarot cards?
tarot cards. No.
Because there's a whole niche of tarot cards like YouTubers that I've recently met. And I'm always seeing their tarot cards. They have all kinds of designs on it. It's just an idea that you can find a
But
way.
they have a lot of designs, don't they?
They do, yeah. But I'm seeing it be like
Like-
your own. That would be like your own thing, you know, your own.
Oh, I know. It would take me like a year even to come up with an entire series. I'm already struggling with my coloring book.
Dude. Frank shows pictures of dogs. I got a whole damn video going.
I just saw a cat jumping against the window and that just made me smile. I loved it.
Aisha's got some crazy shit she's about to release. It's gonna be epic. Did we lose you, Aisha?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, I got
Saying
you.
every
being
time I
quiet.
want to join a book cover contest, I change my mind. Okay.
You
Danny
could do
says, I
that.
have to say that all you guys are awesome. Love this YouTube fam.
Yeah.
I love
That
you,
is a
family
fact,
too.
yo.
So,
We are
since
awesome.
Danny's here,
Yeah, the
you guys
world.
think should I try?
We
I'm
one?
sorry.
have the children.
I have to.
There you go. Nice.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
And
Does,
DP,
doesn't
Thug
it?
life.
you got,
I need to get a thug life like PNG going here.
lottery license up, up, down, down,
Yeah.
left, right, B, start. Konami co-creator pass.
Oh yeah, I remember Contra.
Oh,
It used
I heard about
it used to code
Dude, Contra code.
up,
freaking
down, down, left,
sub-
right,
Wow.
left, right, B, out, sorry.
Yeah. ABB
And it goes-
ABB start.
And you go 30 lives, I guess,
Yeah.
that you want to die in
Yeah.
this game. So,
Wow.
Dude, the original freaking Grand Theft Auto cheat code was epic.
Wow,
You could like
this is
summon a
awesome.
tank and shit whenever you wanted.
I
You
remember.
could just destroy people. You could sit on a roof and just completely slaughter people. Like it was a psychopath's wet dream.
Cheat codes.
Yeah.
Oh, I've made mermaid art, Aisha. I've done that last year for Mermaid.
Yeah.
You should.
I've seen some of it.
Nice.
Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I have to.
So,
It's been actually 2.5 hours. I made it a good long time this time.
I was gonna ask Danny made,
No.
A movie's
I was gonna
length.
ask Danny if he thinks it's a good idea for me to react to like death metal videos, since he does the mainstream.
There you
I wonder
go.
if that will work for me. Because the movie thing didn't really work.
Nice.
It kind of like went like this and then went whoop.
like some sort of cannibal corpse.
Okay, I can try to do that. Like Cannibal Corpse, maybe like some. See, I was thinking like more like stuff that people don't know.
Yes, Cannibal
Maybe
Corpse.
like some Japanese death metal or some like something
Yeah.
weird that people haven't heard. But then again, I don't know if that's trending.
I think it all around the world, people listening to death metal, even black metal, some sort of.
Yeah, I might try that. I might give it a shot. I want to capitalize on some of Danny's success.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel that we are all learning, right? I think we're all
Norse
practicing,
rock
Everybody
Yeah,
hears information,
definitely.
so I think it's still, no matter what, you're still gonna grow. Like you said, Sabrina, no matter
Yeah.
what, you're still gonna grow. It just depends on how fast.
And that's why I wanted to share my notes as well. Like, I know that not everyone will apply or want to apply the things I've said, because like maybe because I said them, or they don't trust it comes from VidCon, or they don't trust who is at VidCon, whatever the reason. But like, I shared it because I want everyone to have a chance. And
Yeah.
as I said before, YouTube is big enough for all of us. So
Yeah, I also think that people don't really say this much, but they probably don't really understand the analytics. They might say
Yeah,
that they do, but then
definitely.
they really don't, but they're afraid to say it,
yeah.
I mean, I definitely like to ask questions, like, I'm always like, asking on my streams as well. It's like, what do you guys know? Tell me.
Yeah.
And I think some
Absolutely.
people have a hard time even verbalizing questions, so they feel ashamed. Somebody might say, "Oh, you're so stupid," you know what I mean? Like, it's that old mentality of like being in school, when it, so people just kind of like backdraw and then they don't ask, and then they
No,
don't.
but it is hard.
Yeah.
Analytics is not something that's easy, and like that's why I try to give tips and tricks about where to watch and why to watch there. Like with the audience retention, like if you look there and see where it dips, you can check in your video, which is shown right above there if you go to video analytics, where in the video that is. And maybe that part is just not interesting for people, or it goes too slow, or anything could be the reason, but then it gives you a chance to try and improve the actual video. And with the thumbnails, that should speak for itself. But like analytics, people just have to spend a bit of time in there, I think, as well, to try and get familiar.
What I also like is studying, like, I don't use like TubeBuddy or I don't use any of that stuff. What I do is
No.
like, I go into my own videos and my own analytics, and then I write all that down and try to see where I'm, doing good or doing bad, and then test
Yeah.
it my own way, I mean, that's just me. I'm not saying that those things are bad to use. I'm just saying.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
I did that with my New Year's Eve video. You know what I mean? I replicated that video like every year up until it's like this past year. That thing like skyrocketed, and it got me so.
Wow. Yeah.
But then it dipped down.
Nice.
But I was able to be like, okay, I'm gonna do it exactly. But what can I change each time? And I mean that's a year span, you know. And then
Yeah.
make it to the point where it was gonna hit that mark, you know. And it did. It did really good for me, you know.
But it shows your improvement there as well, you know. So
And then the
You've
tutorial
learned-
videos,
you will have learned a lot in a year. So
What's that?
your videos will be better, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, like for me, like my tutorial videos, they do really well, especially the ones
Yeah.
on the phone. You know, like tutorials on the
People
phone.
like how-to videos on YouTube, and
Yeah,
especially for
okay.
smaller channels, the how-to videos are a big hit.
So I'm trying to
Yeah.
do that. And I'm trying to do the paranormal stuff. Seems to be, people like that stuff, man. I thought, okay, you know, I'll try it, but it seems like the whole one, the first one I did with the shadow figure, that thing is at 30K right now, and
Wow.
it's insane. It's like ridiculous. It's like holy cow! Like that thing just went up and it continues to climb. You know, so I'm trying to maintain that same momentum going with the paranormal stuff.
Nice.
Exactly.
I like the paranormal
William's
videos,
off and
man.
play.
You should start a separate channel for that, though.
I know, right? Because I'm mixing like paranormal photography, concert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't jive, yo.
Oh man.
They don't
I
jive.
mean,
See, the other thing I'm working on like, for the whole thing. Channel is really,
photography.
what's that? What did you say, DJ? Sorry.
I'm just saying, like, just doing paranormal photography is cool, and you should follow to combine both. But since you're not doing that right now, it doesn't help you at all. So, I mean, like, you can double niche if you know how to do it the right way. But no one right now knows how to double niche to be successful like that. I mean, right now, I expanded my niche from just reviewing cartoons to doing the series, and that has definitely helped me. But if I don't get better at it, why am I doing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, man. I understand. Yeah. So what I'm trying to work on is my own self, right? My personality, right? So I can deliver like everything. Not everything, of course, you know, and I try to keep it so like photography, you know, I say paranormal photography, you know what I mean? Like so it's still somewhat connected, you know. And I know I'm definitely taking a chance by doing that, you know. But I'm also trying to work on me, you know what I mean? And like people see my personality, who I am, and I'm finding those people. It's very small, you know, but I'm trying to grow that audience to be like, you know how Casey does this thing? Like he can virtually do anything. Well, why? Because people are familiar with him. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to get familiar with me and kind of establish. I'm not saying that I'm going to be like him, but I'm saying like for me, what makes me unique, or like what makes Sabrina unique, right? I know she draws, but she has an awesome personality. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with you guys. Same thing with DJ. Like, I enjoy talking to you and who you are. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get 10 people like that, they genuinely like you, and you can get stained, you can get dirty. You know what I'm saying? I think by far that's gotta be the thing that I noticed doing the YouTube is the personality, right? Who you are is what people eventually gravitate to. I mean, you might grab them with the how-to video photography, but eventually they're gonna be like, "Hey, I really like this guy," or "I really like this girl." You know.
Well, that can definitely be a niche in its own right, but that's going to be the hardest niche to do.
Yeah.
Personality.
Oh yeah.
Over content. Like that's going to literally be like what's that dude? Logan Paul does that shit.
That is real Logan Paul. He's a classic on the voice of YouTube.
Well, he literally just does whatever the fuck he wants, and people just like his attitude about it. So, but that's not that never usually
Same
works.
with Mr. Beast, though, isn't it?
It must be
What's
nice.
that?
Same with Mr. Beast, though, isn't it? He just does whatever he wants to.
Yeah, but
Yeah, there's a couple people that do that.
Yeah.
It's very rare though. But I
ZHC
think
does
Frank-
that too, but he's like an art person, but he still does what he wants. He like gives away iPhones, gives away this, and draws on a Tesla and stuff like that.
Well, giving shit away is like a surefire way of like getting a shit ton of people.
yeah, I mean, Mr. Beast does do some good stuff that it's actually so good. I mean, definitely. But look at your average YouTuber, you can't do that kind of stuff. So,
Danny, do you know what we say about that? We say he's blue ba dabba dee dabby dabba dabba dee.
Oh god.
Wow.
Oh, what was that?
He's blue.
Oh man, yeah, it kind of looked like
Blue
a
little
Smurf.
house and a blue
A
little
little bit
window
Smurf for me.
and a blue curtain and everything
Oh, you
is
know
blue
all of it.
and him and himself and everybody around. Sorry.
I haven't heard
think I
that
need
tune in a minute,
Smurf
man.
woman
Yeah.
on my side here, you know.
I actually like
Blue
the
balls.
the hunkered down version of your style without being in the closet.
Yes.
The chill version of Frank's style.
It's not even a closet. He just threw a blanket all over himself and then records in there and does his live streams.
Basically.
Is that what you're
Oh,
doing? You
God.
threw like a sound blanket over your ass?
Yeah, basically.
Just put a microphone in.
wow.
That's
It's
why
an
you're always
actual- it's
sweating,
an
dude.
actual
Shit's like
room,
insulated.
You know,
What's
but
that?
it's small, you know. It's for the audio,
Gotcha.
you know. Because I want people to hear my sexy voice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that just
Frank says, or not Frank, Danny says blue balls. Oh, we lost DJ. See what you did there, Danny?
no, yeah.
Yeah. GTA, man. So, Pam, the owner of the gym, was training this little kid. He couldn't have been like 5 years old, 7 tops. He's like, I got a YouTube channel where I play video games. And I'm like, cool, man, let's see it. He puts it on. Pam's like, was that a naked woman? And I'm like, what do you mean? I was like cleaning up my equipment because we had just shot the ab video. And I'm like, what do you mean a naked woman? She's like, I swear I just saw a naked woman. And I go and look at it, and he's playing Grand Theft Auto, like the newest one. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, I should delete my channel because there's cursing. I'm like, you just had a naked woman. How is YouTube even letting you play this on? Like GTA is like, it's just the most adult game you can possibly play.
But they had a mod, GTA 5.
Like a mod for kids?
No mod.
No.
Mod. It's actually, I don't know, some sort of bootleg. I don't even know.
Like a downloadable content that's not official.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
this kid should not have been playing it. He was like 6 or 7 years old.
I mean, have you noticed, like, when we were kids, the stuff the kids watch now is just completely like soft core porn. and it's like perfectly okay.
dude.
When we were kids, we couldn't watch that shit. You know, you'd be like,
It was on Skinamax.
Right, you pick up hookers for health.
This is whack. So like he's like, yeah. I think I should delete my channel. There's cursing on it. Didn't say a shit about the naked ladies he had all over the place.
God.
Pam's losing her shit. Like, she goes, yeah, maybe you should delete your channel. I'm like, look, you don't have to delete your channel. Just delete the damn video, dude.
Yeah.
Don't need to delete your channel. Just delete the
but
video.
if in every
Smart
video,
enough for kids.
Well, he can't because he is a kid. Like, you can't literally. If you're a kid, I had to mark Miscast kids because the kids were in the videos. You can't get. They killed it too, but now I'm getting all these. You guys are probably getting the same thing, maybe. Maybe it's just because I had a kids channel. I don't know. But they're creating a new YouTube just for family and children that is separate from regular YouTube.
so Arcilla's saying, I used to play Resident Evil games and Silent Hill games when I was little. Well, I mean, I'm giving up my age, but I was here pre-internet, so there were no such things.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, there were. Yes, there were. They were too. Genesis and Nintendo came out in '86.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, man. I was in the basement playing that shit like a
Yeah,
maniac.
my
8-bit
my
style.
brother and I used to play the Sega and Atari as well, and then
Yeah, the
PS1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
man.
used to play
Sega
PS1.
Genesis. Sega Genesis had like the adult games, and Nintendo was like the Disney of video games.
Like have you heard of a Sega Saturn?
My channel.
Wait, what's up? You guys are talking at the same time.
Sorry. Sorry for interrupting. Have you heard of Sega Saturn?
No, but I did hear that Sega's making a comeback.
Oh. So you guys heard
all
of
the old
Dreamcast?
video game consoles. What's that?
You heard of the Dreamcast? Oh yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. Old school.
Nice.
What did you,
So I've been trying to get my hands on a Nintendo 64, man.
did you guys?
With like a few of the original games. Dude, I love that system. Still to this day, I love that system. Man.
My brother has a mini system of that.
Good.
Dude, they're like $400, like online to get a stinking Nintendo 64. They're so expensive.
Wow.
Everybody wants them.
Did you notice on Sub-Zero, the Tyler's reaction when he was playing that 8-bit game? He loved that, dude. And I was just like, wow, he's playing the game we were playing as kids.
Yeah.
But he's a new generation. He loves that shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
3D,
the 2D shit is still awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
I know it is.
I remember,
What
you know,
plays
the first Doom game.
Yes.
I remember playing that on PC. I love
Stamen.
Yeah.
They kept saying that. Like every time you'd shoot some Nazi, you'd go, Mein Stamen.
I
Is that
love
I
the
don't
first
even know
Doom
what that
game.
means.
Frankenstein 3D back in 1991.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
you'd
the
have to
first
play it on
one.
the PC. Yeah.
I used
was-
to
it
play
was not on any
Soap
game
Navy
console.
Seals.
Oh,
Also,
right. I
you
remember
know
that.
what?
I was a
Resident Evil.
sniper every single time, hiding away and killing everyone. Loved it.
Yes.
Nice.
We're all psychos at heart. Aisha wants to kill zombies with a pickaxe. I want to freaking slaughter people from a roof. Like Frank just wants to like kick people in the face with red boots. DJ wants to rub his nipples all over everybody. Jelly Duck just wants to eat people to death.
You know what video game I'm so
Danny
excited
wants to drown
for,
people in milk.
for this year?
What's that?
There's video game that it is actually a PS1 video game, and they will release a remake. It is Resident Evil 3.
Oh.
Oh yeah, man, you've been bringing that up
I think
for
I beat
like
the game.
weeks.
I actually beat the game Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, I
do
played
have-
the original way before on PS1. I used to play it a lot. This is like my favorite one.
But they look different, the characters.
Yeah, but you know when I pre-ordered the game, and then when I saw the description, it says it's bundle. It has the classic background music, the tracks, And also you can switch to the original appearance.
Yeah, but
Yeah, this one when
it's actually
when
pretty
but
good.
yeah, it looks good, but if you want to get the extra mods or DLC, you have to get the soft copy of the game.
All right, dude, I'm playing 8-bit video games in the bottom left. I'm sick like that.
I should just,
dude, remember
I
Kung
should
Fu?
just chilling
Hell yeah.
and playing Dreamcast.
Nice. So Danny Mix says Road Rash was pimp. And then
Which
people
one?
are talking about Pong. Max and Lottery of Life are talking about Pong.
Yeah, I had an Atari, dude, with almost all the games for shit, like 10 years, dude.
It's
when
like-
I moved down to Florida
You
from
can play
Pittsburgh,
two
I
players
fucking
with
threw it in the
a
trash.
some sort of piece of joystick.
Oh, remember
played-
Remember you had to-
joystick? Yeah.
Remember, you'd have to take them apart every now and then and blow the
dust
dust out of
out.
them because the
Yeah.
the connections wouldn't, because it would like grind down the plastic.
I remember
Yeah.
throwing my joystick at the TV when I couldn't win and be like,
Oh, dude, I lost at least 2 TVs
What?
over Mortal Kombat. The first
It
version of
happens.
Mortal Kombat with my friends.
Oh, memories.
I busted 2 TVs with the freaking controllers.
whenever I see Tyler playing from Sub-Zero, it reminds me of how pissed I would get. Because you see how pissed he gets.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets super pissed. Dude, Tyler scares the shit out of me sometimes. I'm just glad I'm not in the same house with him. Like, he would like wake up and he'd be over me with a goddamn axe or something. And he would do that weird twitch, like, ah, and just stab me in the face. Like,
But he goes from like 0 to 60 like this, and then he's back. He's like, oh,
milliseconds.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then the
in
first short
videos.
film, what's that?
I remember that in videos that I saw him, like his outbursts.
Yeah, his outbursts, and then in his first short film debut, he does a slasher film.
Yeah.
I'm worried that the animals around his house are dissected and stuffed under like boards and
Okay.
oh man.
with like DJ's email address like tattooed on their flesh.
No. Dude, they don't have
That'll be on the next Paranormal Frank show.
Yeah.
Like, yes, DJ's address tattooed on the inside of this cat's belly. Paranormal, you decide.
they don't have my address. Never do.
Hey DJ, I still owe you like a cookbook. What's your address?
No, you don't.
What in the world?
It's gonna feature fava beans and a nice bottle of Chianti.
Yeah, this joke will go on forever. I know it will.
Yep. With a bowl of matzo balls.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Arriba.
Mole. Dude, these games at the bottom here are freaking me out, man. Contra, I can't tell you how many hours
You-
I spent
Do
playing
you,
Contra.
William, do you remember a video game called Metal Slug or something like that?
Hell yeah, Metal Gear. Or what
No,
was it?
not Metal Gear Solid.
No, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Metal
I
Slug.
know
Oh,
what you're
I
talking about.
love Roller Coaster Tycoon, Danny. I loved it.
There
I
it is,
tried to
Kung Fu.
install the
That's
old
the
Roller
one.
Coaster Tycoon and then try and get like the free kind of park where you can just build and make your own thing, so you had unlimited amount of money. I loved that game. That was so
I'm
Nice.
cool.
telling you, man. There's a massive revival coming, big time.
Yeah, I don't know
And
if
we
it
all
looks
need
as
to play
nice
this
though,
shit.
because like Roller Coaster Tycoon later on where it wasn't in those square blocks, I didn't think they looked as nice or they didn't have the same feel to it. I haven't played them though, so should try.
Dude, we should like do a stream every now and then where we just jam like 8-bit games together.
Oh, that'd be
That
fun.
would be epic.
Eh,
Hell yeah, it would.
gaming
should-
stream.
Can you?
Yeah,
Can you do
yeah.
that? Can you do that?
We
That'd
should
be
start
awesome.
with 86 and just move up
Yeah.
year by year and try and kill the
I
best
think
games of each
Shopify was
year.
doing
Yeah,
that, so you
80s
can-
game, 90s.
yeah, I'm not good at gaming for
Mega Man though would piss me off. I remember I have like trauma, like PTSD.
I have heard,
fucking
I have
Mega
heard, yeah,
Man.
I have seen this game, but never played it before Mega Man. I think there are like more than 2 games or sequel of this game.
No,
I
it's
think-
literally one of the hardest games in the universe to
Okay,
beat.
guys.
think
I
probably
have
the
seen-
worst game of all time. That was a Mega Man X7 on PS2.
Oh, I never played that one.
Me too, I never
I was talking
played.
about like the 80s version.
Okay, since
Yeah,
you
there's
guys
the
are,
8-bit one.
since you guys are all gamers here, let me mention a game and see if you guys remember this. Master Blaster.
Yes, dude, that was an epic freaking game. Another one that ate my freaking
That
life
was some
away.
shit, man. I spent so many hours on that game, bro.
Yes,
If you guys
super
haven't heard
hard
of it,
as
look
shit.
for it, man. Jelly Ducky Artso, look for it. Master Blaster.
Yeah, Master Blaster. So so just to give context to these games, man, for anybody that's like a little bit younger, Sub-Zero said it best when he was trying to beat Mega Man with his kid and like wanted to destroy his TV. Back in the day, games were unbeatable almost. When you lost, you would have to go all the way back
Wow.
to the beginning.
Yeah,
It
but there has
sucked.
to be
It's like, oh, you just played an hour? Oh, screw
Yes.
you. You got to play another hour to
Yep.
get back to where you were.
Yeah, and you would literally have to play like days and days to master. You would have to memorize
Yeah.
everything as well.
yeah,
Wow.
but back
It was crazy.
those days you couldn't save
Right.
too.
Yeah, no, I remember when that whole save your space that came out with like Prince of Persia.
Yes.
You would get to like a
Ooh.
certain
Game, I
point and
remember
you get
that
a
game.
save spot.
I like
Yeah.
that one. That was nice.
Prince of Persia, the
I think
first one was
I
great.
think they did a really successful in this game.
With what?
The Prince of Persia. They,
Yeah, that
they
was
did
good.
really successful.
It was. I remember that game. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was like when it came out, it had the best animation I'd ever seen in a game. Like the way he would jump across things and grab on and pull himself up, I was fascinated by that shit.
You wanted to be Prince of Persia.
Yeah, everybody did. Dude, it was also one of the first games where you only had one life. Like, so
Yep.
it was like really, really different the way they
I
set that whole game up.
enjoyed the Nintendo NES and then the balloon fight game.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the very
Shit.
first that I had, and I actually played that a few months ago with my brother. He has the system that can play them with all the old games like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was
Nice.
amazing.
Cool.
Right down memory lane, we're going.
Oh, absolutely.
Retro.
This is great.
Retro.
We should have jammed this damn video eons ago. Oh, shit. Is this Battleship? The freaking video game? Oh, that looks like Contra again.
Yeah, there was
Oh, what the hell is that?
was that
World War II?
Galaxia? That was another one that was in the arcades. You guys all
Yeah.
anybody here remember arcades going to the
Yeah, I
arcade?
remember. I
Shit,
remember.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
man.
there.
I used to
Dude,
play.
there's Legend of Zelda 2 Link. I want to play that damn game again, too.
Space
Actually, I
Invaders,
do
there
have-
you go.
I actually do have a Game Boy handheld because especially they had a Game Boy camera. When you take a picture,
Yes.
take a picture like it's just like a selfie. And there's a front and back and camera Game Boy.
Nice.
It's really good.
That's awesome.
Actually, I do have one, especially printer.
That's awesome. Oh yeah. The House of the
Before
Dead.
the
That's
days of cell
The
phone.
House of the Dead. I
I
remember.
will touch
Yeah, this
you.
game I
Oh my
used to
God.
play. Every time we go to the arcade, I always play the House of the Dead. I
You're
enjoy
leaving,
it
DJ
so much.
Talk?
Yeah,
All right, man.
yeah.
Take care, brother.
You see,
Bye.
Oh, later, DJ.
Have
See you
a
tomorrow
great
night.
day.
I will.
Don't jack it up.
Right.
Bye.
Make sure you get a nice shirt. DJ's great. Oh damn, Mario Golf.
Skate or Die. I remember that one. Or Paperboy. I
All right,
remember playing
guys.
that.
I'm gonna just give you a warning. It's 10 minutes
man.
to close.
Yeah, I'm gonna bail too now, man.
I can last 10 more minutes.
10 minutes though. It's all right. What's
I'm
that?
gonna
I said I can last 10 more minutes.
Yeah, 10 more minutes.
go for an
and then
hour,
I'm
but
shutting her down. That'll be 11 on the nose.
not about
3
my shit.
solid hours.
Yeah.
I've been dreaming of Frank's shiny boots this whole time.
Oh,
Dude, you know what? Someone's got to get you a pair of shiny red boots, dude. You can put them in the background in your little
I'll
cave.
fucking wear that shit, bro. I'll put 'em on.
I'd wear that shit. I'd change my entire style to have my feet up on a desk and my camera looks past my freaking soles of my feet.
Max, I think that's Jelly Duck.
Oh, the clicking?
Yeah, Jelly
Yeah.
Duck's playing.
Yeah, he's playing.
There's that much of a delay that I still have to hold my finger here at the point where about he's at.
Why is it clicking though? Like what is
It's
clicking?
a controller.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, he's got it hooked
Yeah.
up to a freaking cell phone.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, last time he was on, I was asking him about that.
I was just
Freaking
playing
awesome. I
Dreamcast.
want one.
Hey, Max,
Shit, I
you
need
should
that
have been
for
able to
airport,
remote view
dude.
that. I can't believe you couldn't see that from a long distance.
Yeah, you can see on the screen when I'm playing Dreamcast, and also you can turn
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the Bluetooth over there. So
Nice.
you can, like when you have a low battery, you can charge your phone and also your controller.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, but from the back, it just looks like you're like tapping a phone. It's clicking.
Oh no, you can see the controller.
What's that?
I saw it was a controller.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It looks
really?
like it looks like an Xbox.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Like
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It looks just like an Xbox controller.
All right, I'm gonna go, guys.
Fabulous.
So it's been great chatting with you all. And
Have a good day.
All right,
I'm gonna
man.
join me and
Bye,
Matt.
Frank.
Much
we're
love,
gonna
dude.
be doing a little thing on Sunday. If you guys feel like.
And also, I do have if you want to check out
We're doing paranormal?
my new video
Okay.
I actually just made about great National Day.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out, brother.
Okay. I will check
Rock
it
and roll,
out
man.
also.
Sabrina, thank you for all your info. You're amazing.
You're
Thank you.
most welcome. I just hope people
Yes.
can use it somehow.
Arcilla, thank you
Dude,
so much.
Frank,
Bye,
uber
bye.
amounts of love.
Yeah.
Always a
Take
pleasure.
care, Will. I'll see you, brother.
Bye.
Make sure you wash your pants.
Have a good day.
Bye.
See you next time.
And also, see you guys soon. Have a good day. I just gotta go. My time is 6 until 7 a.m. in the morning.
All right, is
Okay,
everybody,
bye.
everybody good to go right now
Seven.
then? We'll close her down now then.
I'm not
It's
even
all
a
good.
sleeper, by the way. I'm still in the morning. So yeah.
All right, Sabrina.
Catch you guys later. Have a good day.
Jelly, dude, it's always a pleasure
Bye,
to have you
Jelly.
on. Make sure you get some sleep, damn it,
Okay.
and beat that game. Whatever you're playing, make sure you own it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Kill it. You
Bye.
got
Bye.
it, brother. Later, man. We'll see you next
Bye.
time.
Bye.
Always a pleasure.
Bye, Jelly Duck.
You're the best. Sabrina, thank you so much for coming on and sharing
still
that
here.
epic knowledge with the world. I actually, when you asked if you should go, I was like against it. I was like, I don't think that like little people should go.
But it's
I
really
had-
helpful for the little people, because the
I
reason
didn't know
why
that,
I wanted
though.
to go is because I wanted to tackle all these things before they would become an issue, before I really would have to go worry about them. So better for me to know them now, that I can start that immediately, than to have to wait a year or two and then I'm bigger, or maybe not bigger, and like I'm wondering, why am I not growing? Thanks, lottery.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was such a resource for the little guys. I thought it was just like a place where the big guys went to like meet other big guys.
No, you
'Cause
should really check the
whenever I-
schedule and see what kind of talks
Yeah.
are on, and based on that is why I went. I was like, this sounds amazing. This sounds super helpful for now.
Right. So good, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I know it was tough for you to come on because it's late as shit.
I
and
managed though, and
little
I
ones-
only yawned twice. So
Hey, we'll get you on more. Hopefully, you can come on and talk some movie stuff, like when it's a little earlier.
Yeah, I'm usually just about to go in bed, but I'm always in the chat though.
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Thanks so much. Much love to you.
Thanks for having me.
Everybody in the chat, everybody chatting as well. Frankie, No Pants, Max, you're great. Lottery of Life, Mike, you're awesome. Danny Mick reacts. Your milk is always fresh. What is happening, Sabrina? What are you doing? Oh, she's hanging up.
Awesome stream.
I was like, is she punching me in the face? Sabrina, you're awesome, man. Thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot to everybody, including like people that are not watching right now that'll be watching later. Max, have a vision of awesomeness. Artzilla, you made it after 18 attempts.
Yeah, I have no idea what
Quite
was happening.
literally. That was a rough one, man.
Yeah, I
That
was like,
a rough
oh no,
one.
I'm gonna waste your time, guys. I was worrying.
You could
the whole
never
time.
waste my time ever. So I'll click that goddamn thing for 3 hours if I have to.
Yeah, awesome stream. Really, I enjoyed talking to you all.
Man, you're awesome. I can't wait to see your new project. Everybody look out for that. It's going to be something different from Artzilla here. Something she's not used to making, I guess, for the public. That should be pretty surprising. Am I correct?
Yeah. The video will be up tomorrow.
Awesome. And I will be jamming that on the next stream for sure. Well, not the next stream, but the next Friday night stream.
Yeah.
And hey, have yourself a fantastic day, because I know it's like, what, 8 o'clock in the morning there?
Yeah.
Shit.
I will
You're
sleep.
freaking
Yeah,
awesome.
I will sleep.
I don't know. You literally don't sleep. Get some sleep, Aisha.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, I will. Sure, I will.
A well-rested body and a well-rested brain is a good body and brain. All right, guys. You're all epic. Thank you so much, Miscreants, for coming out. Aisha, you're awesome. Everybody else, thanks, Sabrina. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Until the next time. Peace.
Peace.